Hey everybody, welcome back to D&D. Uh, if you aren't up to date on what's going on in D&D world, well, we can fix that. So, so there's this thing, the Vanishing. It's real bad, real bad, and it's only getting worse. Especially for some of us, it's getting very much worse.
Yeah.
So yeah, some of us. Some of us are on the verge of losing our minds, and that's going to happen to the whole world if we can't stop it. Everyone's going to lose their minds and forget all about who they are, and basically the world will be undone. And so we're trying to stop that from happening. So we've been all over the place. We've been in the Underdark. We've been up in the mountains. We were in a Vecna temple, and that will come back to that. I'll come back to that in just a minute. And then we came back to our home city to find it under siege, and so we had to stop the siege and stop the chaos that came from the king having been killed and being replaced by a Rakshasa, who
Hello, Raja.
a Hollow Raja. Oh,
Maybe.
yeah, maybe. The Farron has his own agenda.
And names for things.
And names for things. So we had to try to set things right there, and then we left our kingdom to go to the kingdom that had invaded ours, Valeus, and try and track down some people who might point us towards where to go next. We weren't super successful. We started finding some information. We started getting some research done. But as we were doing that, an old friend from the Vecna Temple showed up in town and was looking for us. Surprise! We hadn't seen him in a long time. And he seemed to think that our interests aligned, even if our alignments don't align. And thought that maybe we could work together. So we tried not to spill the beans on everything, but give him enough information to get some in return. And so where we left off, we were about to take our old friend to meet up with Efilas at his Mordenkainen's magnificent mansion, where he's been hiding out while we've been in Valeus's realm. And it's time. I think that's what we were waiting for. Efilas said that when it was time, we could have the dragonhead statue, and we think 64 episodes ago. Wow. So
64.
yeah. So we think, I don't know, we think we might know something more about the dragonhead statue than we knew just a little bit ago. So we're gonna see how this goes when we bring this follower of Vecna to our other buddy Efilas and have a little chit chat. See how everyone gets along, and then figure out what we're gonna do next. But first, we have to get out of the inn.
What do you mean, Josh?
I don't know. I heard something about starting with an encounter.
No. Well, yeah.
No. That was all just so that we could see where we were sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That was the whole point.
In one giant bed together.
Oh,
Yeah.
the slight retcon. The Farron's meeting back at the inn, not at the what was it called again?
Teleportal.
Oh yeah.
Teleportal.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're meeting. Yes. We changed the timing on that, so just to make everything work out okay. So the Farron's back at the inn.
Yep.
They decided to come back a few minutes early.
Yeah, things went well with his assistants. They all know what to do. They're set up. They're paid. They're gonna keep working.
Dropped a few platinum here and there.
The Farron pays a lot better than other characters that have had laborers of mine.
That is true.
Very true.
Have any of the rest of us ever had laborers, or is that just Mike's character?
It's just only
It's
Mike.
just Mike's character, yeah.
Seems like it's just Mike's
Very
character.
good at getting laborers.
What does that say? I don't know. I feel like it says something.
That he's meant to be a warlock?
Maybe a leader.
Oh, a leader.
A
Yeah,
business
yeah. I
person?
think
I
that
don't
fits
know.
even better.
If the Farron's a leader, you guys are screwed.
Not all leaders are good.
You're really cut out to be a bad leader. I'll tell you what.
A really good bad leader. That's the thing.
I mean, he's been trying to lead y'all for a while, and y'all just won't listen to him. You know.
That's true.
True.
He is trying to lead us to some infernal realm, which is what a good leader would do.
So that's what a good leader would do.
Yeah. Put aside the good of the world to go take care of their personal problems in an infernal realm.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it was going to be a couple hours. Y'all told Khafra to meet back up with you at the teleportal, and y'all were waiting for the Farron to return with from his getting all his assistants acolytes straight. During that time, Efilas does his nightly check-in to see what's going on. Wigbit explains we're coming to you, so you know, be prepared, et cetera, et cetera. He does. Wigbit does request, and Drew and I did this off screen, by the way. That's why I know this. Wigbit said, if you know, you can check in with us in you know, 2 or 3 hours just to see, make sure we've you know, if you haven't heard from us by then. And so yeah, Efilas was all good with that. Just said, okay, I will essentially see you soon is kind of what he said. And then Rowan
Also
and
warned him we're bringing a friend.
right.
Did you warn
Said
him?
we're bringing a friend,
An old friend.
an old friend. Well, just kind of left it at that, and so I said okay. Yeah, and so in that time, like Rowan and Grim and Wigbit make, you know, maybe take a short rest, but you know, just hang out, eat, whatever. Wait for Farron to get back. So after, you know, a couple hours, Farron does swing by the old Silver Spirit here. And so Farron, actually back up to the doorway because you walked in and you're heading down the hallway. Grim and Wigbit and Roland, you're expecting Farron back any minute now. So you can arrange yourselves in the room however you want to. Not that it's going to be a thing, but yeah,
Right.
just
I
in case you
mean,
want. Yeah, just for, you know, we gotta keep this, you know, it's real, you know, it's
Right.
just hanging out over
So,
here,
yeah,
sitting on the
sitting on
bed.
the giant bed,
Yeah.
yeah. And so as Farron gets to the door, and Farron goes to open the door, you hear from Farron from down the hallway, you know, from where you've just come behind you. And you know, this is an inn, so I mean, there's doors opening and people walking all the time, so you don't necessarily take note of everybody, you know, when it happens all the time. So you didn't take note, but you hear somebody yell out, "You know what she wants, don't you, you cur?" And then you kind of feel that tingling sensation of like somebody has cast magic, and so you hear this like screech, and then you hear somebody scream, and so you're like, this is all in like a split second, and so you turn around, and you see this poor fella here. Let me get to the layer here. There we go. So you see this guy here. Can y'all see it?
Mhm.
Make
Yeah.
sure my
bottom of
lighting
the
is right. And
screen.
everything. Yeah. This guy here, who Farron, you can tell, has just stepped out of this door right here, and there's a guy standing here with robes on, and his hand has just come up, and it's clear that he's hit this poor guy here with something, and he just falls over. And this other guy is just looking at him with eyes, and I mean, Farron, you can tell because you can see you very, very long distance. Yeah, you can tell there's this just a wild look to his eyes. It's just, you know, and you've been around long enough, been researching this long enough. This guy, there's something wrong with him. He is this is probably, if you had a guess, this might be connected to Vanishing because he is just wild with, and so he just cast at him, and then he starts muttering something else like, you know what she wants. And then he looks over down the hallway and he sees you down the hallway at the door. And then he looks at you and he raises his arms again as if he's about to cast something else. And so y'all are in the room because Farron has opened the door. Like the door is just open, so y'all can hear all this. You're not sure what it is, but you heard like the cast of, that a fiery sound is, and then you heard somebody scream and fall over, and then you heard him say that as well. And then he looks over, and you can't see this obviously yet, but Farron, you can tell he's looking at you, and his arms are raised in a very offensive position. So there's an initiative roll about to happen, even though we'll figure out what you're going to do with that, because he is definitely about to do something offensive.
I'm offended.
I am also I'm highly offended.
You're highly offended?
Yeah.
Everybody's offended?
I also feel the offense.
I rolled initiative in a long time. I rolled.
Whoa. Wait a
Big
minute.
numbers.
I mean, I didn't roll a Wigbit number, but I rolled a pretty good number. Oh, I forgot to add me. Mad guy.
Yep. Bad guy.
He has a name, but I won't reveal it yet. I'm on 19. Might be on 19. There we go, I'm on 19. Yeah, so those of you in the room, again, you're hearing a lot. I would suggest the Farron, I would guess that the Farron at least has like turned his attention towards the Farron's got a look of maybe something's about to happen out here. So you can kind of
say anything before initiative starts, or
you can say something, but as far as like doing anything, no.
Right.
So
there's a man out here that's fallen to the clutches and he can cast magic.
Okay. Yeah. Informational things like relay and yeah, you can absolutely do that. Yeah. So Wigbit, upon hearing that, and Wigbit, you are muted. So
No, yeah.
Okay.
So Wigbit must have been like jumping on the bed because he was ready. Like
Yeah.
over here. I don't know.
He's like, it's been
Springy these
3
guys
days
are.
since I've killed anything. I
Yeah,
mean,
he's got some springy legs. So yeah, he'll come over to here. And kind of just peek out and try and take in the scene. And then if I kind of if I can get that read on like this guy's about to do something, I'm actually gonna grab the Farron and pull him into the room.
Oh.
oh, okay.
Is the Farron okay with that?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna kind of yank him. And
Okay.
yank
I
him.
was gonna
back
say,
in.
yeah. I mean, you'd have to. So if technically you'd have to roll for it, but I don't think you're gonna have a problem hitting Farron's initiative, especially if he's like just like, okay, grab me, pull me in the room. I don't think it's really gonna be an issue. So, yeah, that's fine. Yes, you grapple the Farron and pull him through the door.
And I assume that's about what I could do.
Yeah, I mean, because that's a net. That's
I
an
already
action
got a
to
decent move in there. So
grapple and to move.
I'll just get him inside the door frame. Maybe pull myself back, into cover.
How far back are you pulling us?
Well, you're on the other side of me. I'm gonna be like. I don't want to be in that full square over. I want to be, just inside. I want to be able to like
half and half square.
Am I right here?
Yeah, you're to my left. You're behind me.
Oh.
Kind of yanked you behind me, and I'm like peeking down the hall, getting ready to duck in if a lightning bolt comes at my face.
But essentially, y'all are both in the room now, is what?
Yeah, both in the room. Yep.
Okay. Did you close the door, or is the door still?
No.
open?
We're good.
The door is still open.
He's just too far away. He needs to do some walking.
Okay. And he'll do walking.
Like he's doing some walking.
And I have
And
not
now-
I have not raged yet, I guess. I'm gonna
Holding it in for now.
just crazy.
Okay.
Crazy dude. We'll see how.
Fireball.
That looks like a fireball smirk from Johnny.
What?
What are you talking about?
Fireball.
They're not-
Fireball.
Fireball?
Is that even a spell?
What? So I've never heard of that.
They're
Fireball.
not hide my-
Firebolt.
Did I not hide my poker face?
You're
well?
thinking of firebolt.
Oh.
Different spell. Not as bad.
You're right. I didn't hold my poker face very well.
Oh, here it comes.
Here it comes.
Fireball time.
And I mean, not to say that I had a list of prepared spells, but I may have had a list of prepared spells. Which means I have a thing.
Whoa. That's a fireball. Look at that.
That is very fireball-y.
That is
I
quite a
don't
fireball.
actually know who that shadow is in the middle, but I really like it, so that's why it stayed. I gotta figure out where it's centered. It would be centered there in front of the door. Right
Oh,
there.
he's not going for us.
When you say it's not going for us, you mean
There we go.
Going directly for you.
we're
I think he's going as close as he can get to you. Yeah.
covered in
Yeah,
fire right now?
he landed it right in front of. I guess he landed in front of the door, and it's 20 feet out from every direction.
Can you do like opacity or whatever? Like,
Is it hard to see?
no, I just was curious if that's a thing. Like, if you can make it partially see through.
Remember.
I sent it to the back.
No, yeah, no pressure. No, I do see. I'm just saying, like, seeing squares and stuff. I was curious.
Yeah, that's a
it-
great question. I don't know.
I mean, it's a temporary. I hope it's a temporary fireball effect.
Actually,
He stays on forever.
Yeah.
Every
So,
round goes back off.
so the squares it encompasses, it looks like it's
Uh-oh.
damn.
Yikes.
It's
I told you
Wiglet, Baron,
I didn't rage.
and actually Grim as well.
Yeah, that's
is right
okay.
on the edge of that 20 feet. Yeah, so I mean, I guess you don't really see it, but all of a sudden, the little streak of sulfur light lands right in front of the door, and it explodes. So that's a dex save for the three of you, I believe.
The wall does not protect us.
No, the wall's on fire. Yeah, because
This is the
fireball.
kind of deck save where I can see it coming, right?
yes.
Yeah. Imagine it's pretty noticeable.
It's
Oh,
blowing up right in
Ugh.
front.
Not that
So-
noticeable.
still surprised.
Yep. Too busy jumping on the bed.
Just some old guy.
So your DC save was a 15.
No
So
more Wigbits jumping on the bed.
I see 2 saves and a fail is what it looks like.
I
Uh-huh.
mean, if you add Wigbits together.
Right.
You know what? I
I was about to say.
took most of it in the face for you guys.
Thank you.
I tried to eat the fireball. I'm
Uh-huh.
trying to learn that trick.
No, that's a different
That's for
guardian.
zones.
This is a zone.
Very specifically zones.
Yeah.
And if anybody's up to date on there, what if?
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Watch what if. Finally caught up.
Yeah,
Eating.
that finale was quite the banger.
Yeah, it was awesome. So I'm not able to eat the fireball. That's what I was apparently trying.
I mean,
to
you
do.
ate some of it.
Yeah, you open your mouth.
I'm
and
struck
some
with an
fire
idea
went
for a
in.
recipe. So I hope you guys are excited for some fireball.
You have indigestion now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 35 or 17. 35 for Wigbit and then 17 for Farron and Grim, unless there's a reason you don't take half damage or no damage. Yeah.
No, I'm
so
not
that-
resistant to fire.
And yeah, so there's a loud explosion, obviously, and the walls and the door frame all splinter and just erupt. And then the floor, the walls on the other side. So there's maybe a problem that's going to develop rather quickly with the structural integrity of this side of the building, you would say. I mean, it's a nice inn, but it's not built to resist a fireball. Yeah, so I mean, even where y'all are standing, you can tell the floor itself is where it still exists, and there's holes. There's enough where you can move right now, but you would think that it's not going to be long before this fire, because it's burning. And I mean, I can get rid of the fireball itself, but obviously it's still on fire. That it may not be too long before this all crumbles away, and you can see, because you're on a second level, so you can actually see below you. So there's a room below you, and there's somebody that's sort of like in the bed area, so where Rowan is, and was asleep and kind of like fell out of the bed and is on the floor, and it's like, what the hell, just underneath, and there's splintering wood and sparks falling down. So yeah, so we're on fire here.
Good times.
Yeah, so Grim.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, do you mind moving the fireball so I can see squares?
Yeah, I really wish I could.
Sorry. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to get out there. Oh, and there he is. There he is. Yeah, so Grem's going to line up a shot on him.
Mhm.
And
Take
let's see if we hit first.
a lot of damage, I bet.
I guess this is just a regular crossbow attack. Strange to just be doing a regular crossbow. 31?
Good lord.
Is that
Yeah, 31's a pretty good number.
All right, so we'll just go ahead and max that out. So it's 17 magical piercing, and using a bonus action. He will take an extra 2d6 radiant damage.
All right.
Oh, Grim's a good guy.
That means you're a good guy.
There's a good guy here.
Good guy.
So he'll take 3 radiant damage. But he is shedding dim light in a 5-foot radius and can't become invisible until the spell ends. It's concentration for 1 minute.
That's it.
You are shedding dim light?
He is shedding
he's
dim,
glowing.
5 feet of dim light. He's glowing with radiance.
Oh, he's
Oh.
glowing.
He's
and so he
also
can't
a
become
good guy.
invisible until I lose concentration or the next minute. So
Okay.
25.
Oh.
How's this door doing?
Let me see where I put the. No, it's on fire. But there, and you could. There's nobody in that room that you can see.
Okay.
It's an empty room. I'm gonna get rid of the fireball thing right now just to make life a little easier.
Well, I don't have a whole lot more movement on me, so 35, and I'll kick through the door
Okay.
to get some cover. Oh, actually,
Okay.
sorry. I'll take my second shot at him because I can do that.
You don't need to.
I certainly don't. 19 to hit.
19 does hit. Yes.
Right. For another 14 magical piercing, and because it's the first round, we'll hit him with a Dread Ambusher. 15 to
Good.
hit.
15 is the number actually.
That is wonderful.
Yeah.
So he'll take another 15 piercing, and then I'll go get some cover in the fiery
So
door.
the second shot plus the second shot, I took how much?
Oh, total? I don't know, a bunch.
31.
17, then 14, then 15.
Oh, there's another 15. Whoa.
Yeah.
46.
total?
Yeah, just 40. Oh, and then 3 radiant, so 49.
Just 49. That's all.
Just 49. Red ambush.
Okay. He's not looking good at all.
Great.
I mean, yeah,
I didn't kill him.
yeah. I mean,
I assume somebody wanted to talk to him,
you almost killed him.
I mean,
but I didn't, and that's the important part.
Yeah, the
Theron can do it.
Yeah, he's there's not a lot of him left.
It was only 3 bolts.
Yeah, I mean, it was only 3 bolts. He's a wizard. Come on.
Well, he should have chosen a different class or multiple.
Right. All right. So Baron, yeah,
Yeah.
you're on fire.
All right. The Farron is going to go. To there. And he is going to create an illusion of a coffin and have the door closed on him. So he is inside of an illusionary coffin.
You're putting a coffin over him.
Mm-hmm.
What is the spell we're using for that?
Minor illusion.
Or minor illusion?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing like making the crazy person think that they're inside a coffin.
Yep.
Really cures
It
the
blocks
crazy.
line of sight.
Yeah.
Is the coffin no larger than a 5-foot cube?
It is no larger than a 5-foot cube.
Okay.
How tall's the guy?
I mean,
4'11".
5'7", 5'6".
All right. Well, his feet are
5'5".
coming out the bottom of the
Yeah.
coffin.
Oh, he just made he made the front and sides of a coffin.
Okay.
There's no back on it,
Right. Now,
All right.
yeah.
but he's not looking backwards, so it's fine.
Right.
He might be in a coffin right now. All right.
Yep.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, unless I can use the staff, but I don't think I can because that was an action.
All right. Rowan.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2,
Rowan
3,
gets off the
4,
bed.
5, 6. Oh, there's a animated coffin in the hall
There's a giant coffin.
That's
Not
weird.
a giant coffin. There's a 5-foot coffin.
with some
in the
feet
hall.
sticking out the bottom. That's
With some feet sticking out. Yeah.
this coffin
beside
starts
a-
casting
Beside
fireballs.
it, beside a dead guy.
Yeah. Oh, he must have fallen out of the coffin.
Rowan.
Oh, a coffin golem.
It looks like
coffin
a
golem.
droid from Star Wars.
Yeah.
Or Spaceballs.
Or Spaceballs, more probably, more
Right.
likely.
Yeah.
Well, I just go there and stare at the coffin.
Okay. Also, I think Coffin Golem is going to be in our Kickstarter when we get ours started. By the way,
Good.
Yeah, stretch goal, coffin golem.
Coffin Golem. That's
Would
awesome.
would it cough?
Might.
All right.
I will never make it. I'm the
Wigmit.
All right. I should have pre-calculated. Let's see how far I make it. So running, yelling, raging at this point.
Okay. At the Coffin
Coffin
Golem.
made him angry.
Yeah.
All right.
So I rage to there. That's such a bummer. And then I just running. Yes, to there. And I'm raging in his coffin golem face.
Oh, so you're literally like right beside him now.
Yeah, maybe I should be off to the side.
Oh, I don't care.
I'll be off to the side because I don't want to accidentally get hit with a
Lightning bolt.
bolt in the back. Either of the crossbow or lightning variety.
All right.
And my buddy Rowan might want to
I mean,
Jump on
I
the
don't
other
think he'll be
side.
alive by the time I get there.
No, he's not gonna make it.
He might be alive, just not conscious.
I have to.
All right. Well, if he's alive when I get there, I'll
be angry.
flank him and kill him for you.
I was gonna say 2 of us aren't very good at keeping people alive, but that's true. 3 of us aren't very good at keeping people alive.
I mean,
2 of us just aren't given an option.
once you're in the clutches, there's nothing else we can do for you.
Other than get more prophecy, but that's cool.
Well, but like, the prophecy will help the people who are. Oh yeah, get more prophecy from him. I mean, he already said something.
He said something.
Hardly.
Hardly, yeah, but he wants
Let
it.
the coffin speak.
She wants it.
Yeah, we need more prophecy than that.
Yeah, we've run out.
I need him to go nuts and ramble so I can record it. Yeah, I'm done. I'm good. Somebody else can kill him.
Alright.
Oh, I guess he can kill me maybe
I mean, you're beside him.
if he knows I'm beside him.
He's got no line of sight.
I mean,
I think he's gonna figure out pretty soon that he's
Yeah,
not in a coffin.
because that's a cantrip, minor illusion.
Yeah. Gotta beat my DC.
Yeah,
Just
he
has to use
does.
action for it.
Well,
I'll spend the round trying to beat my DC. All I need to do is waste his time so somebody else can knock him out, because I'm not capable of doing that.
Rem has already lined them up.
That's not knocking him out.
That's right.
hold on. Sorry, looking at this
I
thing that I
mean,
was.
the easy thing would be to just dominate him, but apparently that's a death sentence around here, so.
All right. So yeah, let's do that. That's fun. So on his turn, he turns towards Wigbit.
Do I see this? Does his toesies poke out enough that I can tell her?
So it was a question of. So the spell reads that, like, essentially, is there a reason you'd believe there's a big old coffin in the middle of the hallway? And I would guess even Wigbit probably would not believe like a coffin has just showed up in the middle of the hallway. So, I mean, I would say that like you probably would be like, I can see him because this is just an illusion.
I know to look through it.
However, the way he's looking at you have kind of the same impression that he probably doesn't believe that there's a big old coffin in the middle of the hallway as well.
Okay.
But either way, he looks at you and he says, "Your agents will not have me, Hawkstone." And then a large hand appears in the middle of the hallway and it attempts to put its hand around Wigbit.
Oh no!
Cool. This is fun.
So,
Big B's crushing fist.
This will be great.
What an embarrassing way to die.
I've died to smaller fists than that.
hey, this is a pretty big fist, though.
Yeah, no, that's
Must
I know
belong
how
to
you feel
something
about-
big.
It's actually large. It's a large hand, so it'll actually. I need to find me. I'll look up a hand in a minute, but it takes up, 4 spaces in front of him. So like, yeah, right. Oh, I got the wrong thing selected. I'm sorry. Yeah, right here. So I'll put a hand there in a minute. And then the hand reaches back and tries to grab a hold of Wigbit. However, Wigbit, you do have one thing going in your favor. Is that I have to do this at disadvantage.
nice.
So I believe a 9 is going to miss you.
You'll miss me.
It is going to miss you.
Dodge the big.
Yeah. So the big fist seems a little slow. I want to make sure I'm at disadvantage, but I think it said all attacks, and this is technically an attack. So yeah, attack rolls and melee spell attacks are considered attack rolls. So yeah, so the hand reaches out to grab you, and you duck aside from it but it does not go away. It is still there. So I'm gonna look up hand real quick because I can find the hand. If I can find a Vecna's hand, that'd be cool. Oh well. This is a good hand. Not a good hand because it's not appearing. So anyway, that's what this guy does. So Grim, you are up.
I mean, Graham will look around the corner and see a giant hand. So he'll shoot at it twice, and I'm sure those will just go through.
Shoot the hand.
Yeah, shoot the hand. And he'll move.
Actually, it does not go through.
Oh, all right. So I should actually attack the hand?
You should actually attack the hand. If you're shooting at the hand, you should attack the hand.
I'm shooting at the hand.
Yeah, okay.
22 to hit the hand.
You have hit the hand.
Okay.
Whoa. I didn't know that was an option.
Me neither. 14 magical piercing.
Okay, the hand takes 14 magical piercing damage.
Okay. I'll attack it again. I'll actually use sneak attack because I wasn't prepared for all that. 21 to hit.
It's a golden hand, apparently, because I can't get the... There we go.
For another 21 magical piercing.
What was the hit on the... yeah, 21. Okay, yeah, so you did
21
35.
and 21, yeah.
You did 35 total.
Yeah, and then Graham will try to go into this door if it is unlocked.
The hand is bloodied? The
Naturally.
hand is... There's half of the hand is
Bloody
not
hand.
there anymore.
He's a half.
Bloodied. Yeah. There we go.
Is this door unlocked?
That door is... No, that door actually is locked.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is this door unlocked?
I'll say that door is... Well, no, it's the middle
It
of the
can
night.
be locked.
That door is locked too.
All right,
Yeah.
so Graham will just stop there.
Okay.
He was going to try to get in and get some cover, but that doesn't happen.
Doors are locked too. Yeah. All right. Baron.
Baron's going to suggest to the wizard that
Here we go. Dominate.
no, not dominating.
Oh, okay. Just suggesting. Okay.
Suggesting
Um,
that he should drop his arcane focus and have a seat in the bed down the hall.
Okay, so
Dominic.
there's always a couple questions because I'm pretty sure this is coming from the staff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it coming from the staff or is it coming
Yeah.
from you?
From me.
Oh, you gonna channel through you this time?
More blood magic.
Oh wait, no, he knows better than that by this point, right?
Right. He knows what it means to like draw the power from himself as opposed to the staff.
Right. So no, he'll pull it from the staff.
Okay.
To get the evil route.
So nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
No. And I'll give you an intelligence roll. A fairly simple intelligence roll, but I'll give you an intelligence roll.
I mean, that's saying something, I think.
Oh, right. You aren't.
Right.
Oh, that's the roll. Yeah. I was even say 10 was the number. So, yeah. You think maybe his mind is so far gone that he's just not willing
Oh,
to
there's nothing to
receive.
suggest to.
Right. There's the receptors that receive those type of things just aren't there.
So he's immune.
Hey, that's an advantage of the vanishing.
See, you guys are talking about how this is so bad.
It's pretty bad.
Gosh,
Yeah,
right?
Man,
those altars wouldn't be a problem.
you're using the. You know,
Dominate, use the same receptors, do you think, Farron?
I don't know if it would work.
Only one way to find out.
Rowan doesn't know he used the staff.
okay. I know. Yeah, Rowan.
That is true. That is
Yeah,
true.
Rowan
Yeah.
doesn't know.
Yeah.
But man, just when you think you had a heart to heart and got through to the Farron, and he's gonna turn over a new leaf, he slips right back into it and just starts using again.
Yep. Intervention did not work.
It didn't. I felt really good about it though.
I thought that was. I thought we were
Yeah.
just going to use it a little bit.
It's only
thought
been
that
3
was the
days.
understanding.
No. Sometimes you fall off the wagon. I mean, you know, he didn't fall off of it hard. It was just a little bit, right?
Yeah. Wait. How long ago was it that he used the?
It was 3 days ago.
Right?
It's only been.
Was it 3 days ago?
Yeah.
Didn't he use it on what's his face? I guess that was 3 days ago.
Those
We've been
3 days
studying
ago.
some
All
stuff. It's been really exciting.
Turn in your 3 days sober coin. You can't have it anymore.
All right, Rowan, what are you doing?
Well, I guess I'm making my way up here. 1, 2, 3, 6. And I guess I'll hit this hand.
Okay.
This is weird.
Yep.
Advantage when you're. Is this a flanking situation?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, technically it's
Oh.
considered an enemy.
And it's
So-
even though he's like using rage, he can.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know the
Okay.
rules of that.
I don't know either.
But
I mean, one of those should have hit.
20 did hit.
Okay. All right. So 13 magic slashing and 6 radiant.
A lot of radiant going on this hallway all of a sudden.
We're all.
Those are good
Most of
guys.
us are good guys.
They were good guys.
Uh-huh.
And there's
Oh, it wanted to be a 20, didn't it?
well,
here's-
it might have been a waste of a 20
It
because I
would've,
think your second one's probably going to finish it off.
So this is just the butt end of the. Oh, we don't like that. 2. I can fix that.
But do you get to reroll those twos?
I don't like 2s. I like 4s better.
Yeah. Yeah. So you hit it with the butt end and
Yep.
it vanishes.
Oh, neat.
It disappears.
I vanished it.
Yeah, it disappears.
Whoa.
Sorry. Wrong.
There you go.
Well, I don't have anything to do with this other attack, I guess.
The Farron is next to you.
Never mind. Just kidding. I take that back.
I don't really like where that's heading.
I mean,
Takes his ally to the wall.
I have to use it, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Use it or lose it.
I lose it.
What if you really lose? Anyway, yeah.
All right. I guess that's it.
All right. Wigbit.
Oh man. All right. Get to wail on him a little bit.
All right.
Hopefully.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, very
that's
little
a hit.
bit.
Dead.
Not quite dead.
Nope. Dead.
17.
Yeah, so question.
Subdual.
Okay, all right. Just yeah.
Wigbit defaults to subdual at this point, I think. He's like a humanitarian barbarian.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know, and he wasn't raging, so that helped.
I did rage.
Oh, you did rage.
I
Wow,
did
you went
rage.
subdual even when he was raged. Wow.
Yeah.
He must be a high level barbarian.
You've allowed me to yeah, get there.
Yeah, you
Much practice.
you slam him over the head with the side of the war pick and he collapses.
I have 2 more attacks.
Use them or lose them.
Finish him off.
I mean,
Those
gotta
can also
rage.
be subdual.
come
You
over
gotta
here
rage.
and look wildly down the halls.
I mean,
Nothing?
nope. There's an open door right there from the room that you came out of, but
Over here?
right in front of you. That
Over
one.
there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That
what
door is open as well from where the other guy came out.
Yeah, he came out of. I mean, I'll look wildly in that room for his crazy friends, and then I'll take off down this hallway, and then that's where I'll start to chill.
The guy coming up the stairs. Poor guy.
Yeah, yeah. If there's somebody who give me a bad look coming up the stairs. A couple
Some poor
extra
guy
taps.
got a little too drunk downstairs. Comes like, hey, what are you looking at,
I don't
frog
think I made
man?
it that far. I didn't think that far. I'm good.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm unconscious, so unless you want to continue rolling initiative, we're technically out of combat.
Look at Rowan.
I'm not out of
All right.
Okay.
Are you out of combat?
I don't look like it yet.
Get Grim.
There's that much distrust in our group that we.
Grim will
I don't
walk
know.
forward and
Maybe Farron's gonna
Think of
resurrect him with the staff. What do I know?
yeah, you just gotta be ready. Grim will walk over and kind of check him over, make sure that he's knows that he's alive. Just I don't know. I guess he doesn't need to be stabilized. Graham wants to pull the bolts out, but he knows that's a bad idea. I mean, Graham just walks up and then looks around and shrugs. Crazy guy. There you go.
Okay. Farron / Rowan. Unless it's the Farron and then Rowan.
No, Farron's going to dismiss the illusion.
Okay.
Now that he's dead, the coffin's gone.
All right.
Walk up to this guy.
Should we take him to the acolytes?
And we can't just.
Come back.
I mean, he's gone. Too far.
Yeah,
gone.
but they can record any bits of prophecy that he says as part of the research that they're doing.
What did he say to you about Hawk?
He was weird. He
Hawkstone.
like you thought I
Geralda.
was
Geralda.
Hawkstone.
Yeah, Geralda Hawkstone.
Yeah, he said your agents will not have me, Hawkstone. Were her agents? I'm Hawk.
He
I don't know what.
And he was clearly in the clutches. He was not in his
And
right
then
mind.
she wants it. I assume she is Shar.
And Graham
What'd
will
he
look to
say?
Rowan. Yes, these people have been crazy in the clutches, but still they speak some truths.
They
They
do.
just require breaking down.
So we're going
We
to,
need to know everything that he says.
submit this poor soul to some torture so we can get some information
No.
from him.
He's
No.
already tortured. We just have to listen.
I mean, being alive is torture for him at this point.
Right. Yeah. We just have to listen.
Well, we bring him back to life and let him live out his, I don't know, even more time as a raving lunatic who has no control over himself.
Yes.
Is it worth?
Yes.
Is it worth what we'll find out?
Yes.
Graham will put his hand on Rowan's shoulder. There has to be hope. Otherwise, there's no point to this. To anything we're doing. What if we solve the vanishing tomorrow and this man could live?
Sorry, honey.
There's the sound of people running up the stairs.
Oh, because everything's.
And then
on fire.
like
The building's on fire.
and then all that time, like y'all can hear like behind you, like part of the end, like some of the wall kind of crumples down, and you hear a lot of shouting and things from.
Yeah, let's do
outside.
something about this fire.
There's a sort of chaotic scene that's about to. Yeah, you hear the people. They're about to come round in the corner,
Anything for that?
and then of course behind you there's a lot of noise. I mean,
And fire.
I'm not taking away from the conversation. I'm just letting you know it's not just a quiet conversation we're having here. There's a lot going on. Oh, prestidigitation.
All right.
I was
Well,
going to say, Grem will also do his best to prestidigitate and help put out fires.
I'm going to crouch near this guy. Do a little.
Oh, he's not dead.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
the
it.
other guy.
This
The other
guy,
guy's
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
dead.
The guy he smoked with whatever spell he
Dude,
did.
you just got diamonds sitting around?
Oh shoot, that's right. I need a diamond for this stuff. Oh no, I bought a bunch of diamonds.
Yeah, you did.
I have it. Sets of diamond dust for Revivify. It's in my thing.
There you go.
I gotta buy more of those.
Yeah. We need to find a diamond mine.
So yeah, I'll sprinkle some diamond dust on this guy.
Yep. Yeah.
Grem will come help put out the fires.
With
Also with prestidigitate.
okay. Yeah.
No, it'll
I
take some
mean,
time, but like
Yeah.
treating them
And-
each as small campfires.
Right. And there's, you see the owner of the inn come up with some people and they got like buckets of water and they start doing like the whole, water crew thing. And you can tell there's some people outside. They're also like trying to battle the fire from outside. Obviously being in a city pretty close to buildings beside you, it becomes sort of a neighborhood thing here where we don't want the fire to spread. So, yeah, I mean, there's quite a few. I mean, and they when they first came around the corner and saw the scene in the hallway, they're just kind of like taken aback. But then they look up and they see fire and they just they run past you, like, get out of the way, as they're running past you, like to go put out
pull
the
them out of
fire.
the way.
Yeah, I mean, they're,
Them or something.
they don't really care about the dead people in the hallway right now. They're more concerned with like the building. So they're down there. Yeah. So, and so over time, like with your help, they're starting to put the fires out. So, you revivify this fellow.
Mhm.
Who wasn't gonna have a name?
No.
Oh,
Gave him a name because
Oh.
I knew my good party was going to revivify.
That's
him.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, some of
Yeah.
us. We have definitive proof that Grem and I are dead because we did Radiant.
Right. That's all it takes.
Yep.
I did 3 radiant. That must be good.
Definitive proof, yeah.
Yep.
So Vang, his name is Vang Zhang. So Vang comes alive and he's, and he's, got the look of somebody who just died and just came back to life. So
Right next to his killer. Oh, yeah.
Right. And he has a big old like scorch mark on the side of him that, giving him 1 hit point back, he looks like he's probably about a quarter alive right now. So, he looks way better than he did a moment ago. But still looks, and he immediately like, does the thing and he starts like just crawling, like trying to crawl back through the door back into his room.
Yeah.
Again, it's state of shock more than anything.
Yeah.
And you can tell he gets through the door and he kind of just plops down on the floor against the wall and you can hear him breathing.
He'll be fine.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, fine, yeah. But yeah, and you have an unconscious madman in the middle of the hallway, and y'all working to put the fire out. So we can fast forward a little bit to the fire is getting under control. What's the next step now?
So I would just search him, rip him,
Yeah, make sure he doesn't have an arcane focus or anything
Yeah,
to use
right.
magic with.
take all that away, rope
Yeah.
him, tie him up.
He had a core staff in his hand.
I'm gonna drag him into his room, back into his bedroom.
Okay.
It was just a quarterstaff.
Yeah, this is core staff. I mean, it's clearly his, it's his focus. It's what
Search
he
his
uses.
bedroom.
So,
Oh, it is.
yeah. But so you drag him back to his room.
Yeah, put him back on his bed, search his bedroom, tie him up, get all his stuff. Eventually, depending on if I find anything or whatever, I'll wake him up, heal him up.
Yeah. So I mean, unless you give him hit points.
Back in to listen.
Unless you give him hit points back, he'll be out for 1d4 plus 1 hours.
You don't have time for that.
Oh, wow. All right.
Forget that's a thing.
Yeah, we are a party of healers. Everybody in this party can heal.
What?
Because we're all good guys.
Was this by this point when everybody's back in the room with you?
Yeah, probably when they're all coming around.
Okay.
I say, all right, time to
Okay.
yes.
So I mean, if you want to move yourselves back into the into the room with them, yeah, or not.
Oh, we're going in there. Okay.
Well, I don't know. You don't have to. I was just saying,
our bedroom's like on fire, man.
I mean, not anymore. We put it out.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still probably
It
unstable.
smells a little
like
smoky.
It's smoky.
got a decent sized hole in the
Yeah.
entryway now.
Good thing we're leaving tonight.
Yep. Also, we're not responsible for this damage.
Correct.
You may not get your deposit back.
That's okay. I already forgot about it.
Right. So you cure wounds him, and his eyes snap open, and he's still got that wild look to him, and he immediately starts saying, "Hawkstone, your purple ring mistress will never have me, Hawkstone," and you can tell he's trying to reach for his staff, or he's trying to mumble something under his breath that you anticipate is probably some kind of spell, like a verbal component, but he can't get it out, and that's just kind of what he says over and over again. He doesn't even really acknowledge you that you're there. He looks at you, but then he
try and ask him things, try and Hawks, guide his talking. Are you talking about Geralda? Who's the ask questions really loud at him and see if I can prompt any sort of other words or response out of him.
And he doesn't. There's no direct response to any of your questions.
Mm-hmm.
He just repeating, "Your purple ring mistress, your agents will not have me, Hawkstone. I know what you want." Just over and over again. And all the time trying to free himself from where you've got him tied up. And and he also looks, as you're looking at him, granted, you've never met this guy before, but he also looks really tired. And he, you figure that if he keeps doing this for a few more minutes, he's probably going to pass out from exhaustion anyway.
Is he dressed?
Because he doesn't seem to have any kind of recognition of I'm going to exhaust myself. It's just complete. I'm just going.
Does he just look like a guy, or is there any dress or anything on him that we can figure out where he's from, why he's like this, or why, but why he's throwing fireballs?
I mean, if you can throw fireballs, why not throw fireballs, right?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I would.
One,
Yes,
well
I don't know why I can't throw fireballs. Why can he and I can't? What makes him so special? Who taught him? I have tried.
The only thing that you you kind of find on him that was, you didn't think much of it at the time because it was just kind of one of those things, but you find a little slip in his pocket, and it says Guan's Gifts, GWANN 'S gifts. And it's written real fancily, like, and you can tell it probably at one point was attached to something and it's been ripped off. But that's all it says. But otherwise, you don't find anything identifying on him, or you don't even find a spell book or anything.
I'll turn to the Theron and ask if he has any way to get any more information out of him.
Not
Without using the
without,
staff. Graham will look back into the room because he's kind of keeping his eye out down the hallway without using the staff.
That's what I figured. I don't believe so.
This repeated speech would be consistent with other people we've seen in the clutches.
Yes. He'll say something else just before the end.
But he seems to think Gerelda is with Shar.
Yes.
Yes.
Why do you think that? Just that she's like gone
Didn't
bad?
you say that she fell in the Underdark?
Well, kind of. Got her brain taken and ran away.
That qualifies.
I mean, she was running though. She didn't fall. So yeah, I guess sure. Do you think she's turned? She's been broken?
The prophecy says the unbreakable stone. But maybe she fell. Maybe she turned. She could have. Certainly been time.
Who's the purple ring mistress? Is
Sure.
why did hey your yes. He's still just going nuts.
Yeah. He's slowed down a little bit. I mean, he's still just rambling. Syllables per minute has slowed down.
And if she's gone over to Shara, then she must be doing something in service of her somewhere in the world for it to have become known by those who were in the clutches.
Yes.
Nope.
By that time, the innkeeper comes up to, I guess, Grim, because he's at the door. He's all sooty and he's like wiping his hands. He's like, who's responsible for this mess?
The man on the bed.
He kind of sort of like tries to shove his way past you just to look in.
I mean, Grem's not. He's an orc, so I guess
Yeah.
he's a little bit bigger than, I don't know, but he's not that big. I mean, yeah, Grem will move out of the way.
But you're high level, so
It's true. I do have more hit points.
Generally, innkeepers don't push their way past high level characters.
Every time you get more hit points, you get a little bit bigger.
Right. Well, in Wigman's world, you do, right?
Yeah,
Makes
right.
sense.
That's why gods are generally so big. They have so many hit points.
Yep.
It's so many hit points, right? Yeah.
That's how you hold them.
But he pushes and he looks over at him. He's like, "What is he mum?" And then he kind of looks closer and he's like, what's that? He's been. Knew something was up with him. He's been here the last 2 nights. Just been inebriated, just to the point of. I mean, we've had to help him up to his room. Non-stop, just drinking to the point where he passes out. I was gonna send for him, but I didn't know where to send to. He wouldn't talk about himself. He was a good paying customer.
How about
What was he
Juan's gift?
saying while he was here?
No, he didn't say much. Just that well, he wasn't as excited by the celebration, the festival atmosphere that's been going on. Just saying that's not the big problem, but I guess he had bigger problems, huh? Guan's gifts, is that what you said?
Yeah, he had a tag on him.
I think there's a small little shop over in Highbridge called Guan's Gifts, I think. Why?
I mean, it was on him. I think I'm gonna go check it out. Got me curious.
What do they deal in? Once gifts, trinkets.
I hear, yeah, that's the word. That's what I would say. Little odds and ends, and trinkets and things like that. I've never been there. Well, oh, go get the authorities, I guess, to take him away for burning down trying to burn down my establishment. He turns around to leave.
Can I try and get more information out of him, or is this it?
I imagine this is probably it.
Right, now I'll knock him out.
Okay.
We should take him to the acolytes.
Maybe we can just, I don't know, ask the authorities to report any last words to them.
That
Aren't they
seems
trying to leave?
Yeah, we gotta go. But I'm gonna go hit Guan's. You wanna come, or if you want me to meet you at the portal?
I will go to this Guan's.
It is the middle of the night, by the way.
Yeah, he said he was gonna go
We're
hit
gonna
it.
be breaking in.
Yeah, he's gonna
Yeah.
go. He's gonna go knock the place over.
Okay, I was making sure. Yeah, it's
No, Wigwit's gonna break. Yeah, break and enter, and
Just curious.
it's close to midnight, so by this point, so
I don't know if you remember, I can get through locks.
Ken, he's very good at it. Almost as good as Grim. Maybe better.
yes, you go right through them. Yes.
Yeah.
We're both good at lockpicking.
They're
Alright.
small. They're not big locks. Big locks would be a problem.
They have more hit points.
That's right.
More hit points.
Okay. Are we all going to Guan's gifts, or are we like two of us going to Guan's gifts?
I don't think that we should have this guy die in a prison cell.
probably not.
We won't learn anything from him that way.
What if we pay well for them to report that information? You just want to bring them with us.
Who are we having? Who's going to report to us? We're leaving.
We could take him to Efilas.
And then Efilas just has a crazy wizard.
No, he's
Better
had
than a crazy wizard in a prison.
a collection of vanished before.
He has.
He had a citadel then.
He did.
He did.
He has a mansion.
None
now.
of them could cast big balls of fire.
I think he'd be able to handle it just fine.
I
He,
agree.
he owes us one anyway.
Okay.
All right, let's go. All right, grab them and check them on my shoulder and try and walk out.
So you're gonna take this fellow with you?
I guess so.
Yep.
Yeah, apparently.
He's coming.
We're just bringing along this trace.
Maybe we like wrap him up in a blanket or something,
Yeah.
so we're not carrying an obvious.
I might get my bolts back first. We might have to heal him a little bit more.
Oh,
Let's
you
see.
could have done that before I cured him.
I don't know that I could have.
No, I did it.
I don't know that you should have. Like, I
Well,
feel like pulling them out would kill him.
No, I was doing it right as I heal.
Zero hit points.
Heal.
Yeah, he was sticking the healing finger in like next to the bolt and then just
They're pretty
pull it out
deep
and
in there.
heal the hole.
I'm just saying. They're pretty
And then you
deep
pull
in
him
there.
out the back. You know, you just pull
That's
him
why
through.
he gave him 9 back, and then he took 8, pulled him out. So
Yeah.
he's back to
Okay,
1
all right,
again,
I'm just
you
saying. I
know?
want to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay, well, all right.
So we're gonna wrap him up in a blanket, or
Yeah, so we're
Yeah.
not carrying like the guy who
just carry
is
him
probably
bundled.
wanted down the middle
Slash,
of
it
the
looks like
street.
we've kidnapped him.
Yeah.
He's all bloody and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's a bad look all around. So we'll wrap him in a blanket and make it look less bad.
Yeah, we're just
You know, going up the front door with him.
I mean, if there's a back door, that's fine.
Is there another door?
Go a window.
Okay. I mean, there's lots of windows. There's a big old window right now.
I mean,
yeah.
we can always.
There's a hole in the side of the building.
Yeah.
It's hectic enough right now.
Just kind of walk out with this. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. What do we think?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going out the front.
Yeah, it's
In the
fine.
chaos.
No one's gonna know.
No.
We're just gonna try to blend right in and walk out.
We're good at that.
Yeah, the 4 of us blend in.
We do.
blend in.
We certainly
For
do.
sure.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We
that's
want
all
to
we do.
we're good at blending.
maybe make a group stealth check here.
Yeah.
See if we can. Trying to
I'll
think
go
of.
with rolling some stealth.
I feel like we're like just rolling intimidation as
Well, I was gonna ask, like, is it stealth? Are you
Also
being
okay with that.
stealthy? Are you
Oh,
just
I
trying
think
to?
I'm just carrying a dude. Like,
Yeah,
You trying to intimidate the
Don't-
hell
I'll
out
lead
of
it off.
everybody?
We're rolling an
unless you want to
intimidation.
be on my shoulder.
We're
Group
intimidating.
intimidation
Yes.
because
Are you
all
trying
of
to-
us are charismatic, so we should.
Make a performance check as you're trying to perform your way. Oh,
Rowan's not intimidating.
I just
I feel like he should have
Not-
advantage.
not about this
Like-
situation.
How does Rowan not intimidating? That's,
I mean,
in his plate mail and everything, the glaive,
I'm
and his,
you
his
you
death
actually
stare.
smiling all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
He's too close to the staff.
I'm
For whatever
the staff has
reason.
thrown me off. I'm more about persuading people, I would say, than
Here's Wigbit's.
I don't want to
intimidation.
scare them into action. I want to talk them into doing things.
Oh wow,
You're
Wigbit.
just confused.
So Graham and the Farron keep anybody from asking too many questions?
Yeah.
Maybe,
So
yeah. I was gonna say the average is to what do we got?
Yeah.
He-
We just kind of mope along in
49.
the back.
Wigbit thinks
12.25.
intimidation is like getting big, so he's like
We got a
Nah,
group
he
average of
doesn't do
12.25.
facial expressions. He just like tries to puff up like a big bullfrog.
yeah.
And
Yeah. So you're intimidating enough where nobody says anything to you. There's a couple of definite looks like, where are these people going? What is that thing they're carrying? But nobody, for the moment, says anything to you as you just kind of intimidatingly walk out of the Silver Spirit.
Good.
No.
I mean, if any enemies of our kingdom want to try and stop us, then
Then it's just gonna become a good night.
See, y'all thought Rowan failed that check accidentally. Rowan failed that check intentionally.
Come on.
Somebody would want to pick a fight with him.
Right. He walks by and I accidentally kicks
He's
a chair at
taunting,
somebody
like-
who's walking by. Yeah.
do it. Winking at
Ooh,
people.
I'm sorry. Okay, so we're out on the street, and there's still there's still a lot of people out here because there's a big old fire, a big old explosion that caused fire. So are we going to the teleportal, or are we going to Guan's gifts?
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't
real
know.
quick. Check out the gifts.
So you
we
are
have-
on the wrong side of the city.
I was gonna say also if we have
Actually,
time,
oh,
because we do have to meet
Right.
our friend.
there we go. Yeah. So y'all were staying on this side of the river, and High Bridge is, of course, on the other side of the river.
And where's the teleportal?
It's in Wessamar, so you're relatively close.
Don't know that we have time for this week, but
I'll
it
go.
is
I'll meet you
probably closed.
there. Open it.
You're just going to break in
Just yeah,
to
I guess.
Get some.
perfectly law-abiding merchant shop.
Like you said, we don't really have time.
Right.
You won't get information that way.
Maybe. I'll meet you there. I'll be quick.
What do you hope to find?
I don't know. I got a feeling.
I will go with you and keep you from breaking things.
Here you go. Take this. I'll toss a body to Rowan.
Alright. Yeah. Okay.
And then
All right. We'll make sure things are ready at the portal.
head off at a run.
Graham will try to keep up.
Yeah, I mean, I'll make sure I'm
I mean, Graham can triple move, which helps. but
okay. Yeah, you can do it then.
What's your speed?
40.
Oh, okay. All right. So Graham can barely. I mean, he can keep up. Yeah. He's triple moving. and
I'll
you're
go
double
like
moving.
normal speed, and I'll see how fast. Yeah, and I'll slowly increase the speed. Like, oh yeah, all right. You keep...
Yeah. Actually, Graham can keep up with you just fine.
Yeah.
Slightly faster.
Oh, you're
But
gonna
only if he
pull
triple
ahead.
moves.
Oh, really?
Only if he triple moves. I like playing rogues.
So you race across the river,
Mhm.
figure out where Guan's gifts is. Yeah, I mean, it is definitely like not on your way to the Zelda portal. But eventually you find it, and it's a smaller little shop, sort of nondescript. And y'all had a couple days in the city where y'all walked all around the city, but this place did not stand out by any means. It was just another shop in a city of shops. And the lights are out. I mean, there's no light, there's no candle lit or lanterns or anything. It's pretty dark.
Does it look like there's a residence above the shop? Or is it the shop?
So the shop itself is like a single level. And you can tell just by kind of looking at it that it's fairly deep. So it's a bigger one-story building. But you don't see any kind of like nothing on top. And it's not connected to buildings on the side either.
Give me a moment. That will get us in.
Is there anybody
Graham will-
walking around? Anybody
Say again?
nearby? Like any people out?
At this hour, not really. I mean, there's always a few late night taverns
Mhm.
in all places of the city. Occasionally, you see like a member of the city guard just doing some rounds. There's not like a.
Okay, at the moment.
Hmm. I mean, if you wait long enough, there will be somebody. If you
anything
want
residential
somebody.
here, like any lights
Yeah,
on it?
there's some houses. There's some
Right.
nicer houses.
Okay.
A slightly nicer part of the city here.
Okay. Well, I'll let Graham do his thing first. I'll keep an eye out and let him know when the guard's coming.
And so, I mean, Graham will casually walk up to the door. Is Wigbet also coming up to the door?
I'm gonna, I guess, yeah, but like turn the other way, keeping an eye out.
So, I mean, Wigbit will get engulfed in darkness. Graham's gonna pick up a stone from the ground and cast darkness on it, so it's emanating the 20 feet of darkness.
Okay.
And then get out of his lock picks and start picking the lock.
I will take a few steps forward out of the darkness to where I can see.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a fairly simple lock.
Okay.
Yeah. And you You hear the click.
Graham will walk in, open the door, and then wrap his, hold the pebble in his fist so the darkness temporarily goes out. The darkness is still
Gotcha.
cast on it, but
it's in your hand.
right.
Gotcha.
And give Wigbit a chance to get in.
Ooh, nice. All right, let's see.
We have no idea how he opened that lock.
I assume
He
he
didn't. He didn't.
He didn't make a lot of noise.
No,
No.
he had like next to no noise.
Yeah, he didn't smash it. He didn't. Yeah, I mean, it was. You have no idea what he just did.
Good.
Yeah. He probably just opened the door. Honestly, the door probably
Yeah.
wasn't even
I
locked.
can't believe it wasn't locked.
Does he say that?
Yeah.
It was locked.
Oh, you I can't believe you had the key.
And then he shows the lockpick set in his other hand. I opened it with lockpicks.
Tiny.
Tiny lock, tiny tools.
You have to teach me that.
Okay. You teach me to cook, I will teach you to pick locks.
Deal.
Yeah.
Now get in.
All right.
And
Right.
Graham will toss the pebble just outside the door and close it. So the darkness is outside and not coming in.
Okay.
Because it's blocked by
Right.
something.
Yeah, and so you're in a. It's now it is dark in here. There's no lights on, so I know Grim that doesn't bother you.
Yeah.
But Wigbit, it's fairly
I'll
dark in here.
Get the lantern going.
Okay.
Keep it low.
I'll try.
So when you look around, yeah, you can see as it was described, there are plenty of trinkets here. Like if you pulled up the D&D trinket chart, there's quite a few of them that are just sitting on shelves and things in here. You also notice though that there are staves of various sizes. There are, wands of various sizes and makes and shapes and things like that. There's orbs, sitting on some high shelves. Just in this little first area you're in, and then there's an archway behind a counter that is dark, but as Grim, you can see through it, and as you shine the light back there, it looks like there's more of the same back there as you look through. We can just roll percentiles. Are we going to the trinket chart? Is that what we're doing?
Yes, we're on the trinket chart.
I don't even know where the trinket chart is. Is it in the PHP?
Yeah, it's an equipment.
I don't know. It's on the internet.
Oh yeah, here it is.
Right
I just found it. Yeah.
Right after equipment. Yeah, page 160 and 161.
An ornate scabbard that fits no blade he's found so far.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick that up. It's just, and I'm gonna put down I don't know, a few platinum.
All right.
in its place.
All right.
I think I don't use a blade, but
yeah.
All right.
16. An old divination card bearing your likeness.
Oh.
It's an old divination card with a picture of an orc on it.
Huh.
Clearly a full orc.
Put an orc.
Yeah.
Grim
will put a platinum in its place and then slip that into a pouch.
Somebody is trying to come after you.
Yeah, can't let them have this.
Yeah, keep searching. I can go through that archway.
Okay. So, you look around out here for a minute, you put your platinum down, take the thing, put it on your person. You look around and you squeeze back behind the counter, towards the archway. And as you get back to the archway, you see, and Grim, you would see this before Wigbit, just kind of the angle you're at, you can see there's movement in the darkness beyond the archway. And so somebody comes and you hear like a voice first as you're looking. You hear, "Who are you? What do you want?" Coming from the darkness, and then you see an elf emerge. Very young elf by elven standards, if you pay attention to those things. Comes out. He's kind of got like night clothes on. And even though elves trance, I still like to think that they take their time to sit on a bed or whatever. But he's got like it's clearly that he was involved in something, and like he comes out and he's got his hands up. Like, what do you want?
We mean you no trouble.
And why are you in the shop in the middle of the night?
We met a man, and I try and describe him, and he was losing his mind to the clutches.
And he immediately puts his hands down and he looks up. You found Guan?
I guess, I don't know. I guess so.
Is he okay?
No, he's going insane.
Yes, I know that, but is he alive?
Well, yeah, he is.
Yeah.
But won't be long at this point. He attacked us.
He attacked you?
Yeah,
Ooh, I'm sorry.
he
It's okay. We attacked them back.
was quite powerful in his attacks.
Yeah, he was teaching me before he lost his mind, as you say.
So
Oh.
thought I'd come investigate and see what we could learn about him and what happened and what he might know.
Where is he now?
With some friends.
Are they going to hurt him?
I don't think so.
Probably not.
Uh,
Graham doesn't sound confident.
I
It sounds like it's not.
wasn't 100% either.
He's really a gentle man. He's not. I know he. I mean,
I show I have scorch marks on my. Not with us.
well, but he would never harm. I'm sorry. That must have not felt good. I know he. Well, this is his shop. He'd owned the shop for a long time. I am Eladir. I'm his, I guess, was or is, or I don't know, apprentice, I guess. And I haven't seen him in 2 full days. But yes, he's been losing his mind. This vanishing, as I've heard it called, it's afflicted him some months ago, and slowly over time, I can tell it's been affecting him. He lost his memories. Very strange thing. He lost his memories, and then we've been working on retrieving them, and then then I guess things got really bad this last week or so, and the only thing that seemed to give him peace was, fortunately, the drink, alcohol.
Did he say anything weird, interesting, different to you in near the end or throughout?
No, he was just always going on about and in the beginning, I think he was sort of in denial about it, but then, I mean, he was a little older. I mean, maybe he thought it was just a sign of getting old, but then when this vanishing really started to afflict our city, he was just kind of became a little obsessed with trying to figure out some means to stop it. But every time he kind of came to, he was going to go do something, then he lost his, it affected him again, and then he was not able to function very well for a period of time. He even mentioned once about going to Efilas to find the collectors. We had heard something about there were these individuals called collectors that were trying to stop the vanishing. At least that's what some travelers brought through. But we've obviously did not happen. So,
Did he keep any notes? Any theories? Anything?
no, he was mostly just consumed with his thoughts. And he never really came to any conclusion that I could gather. I believe that if he had, he would have left. He was an adventuring type in his younger days. I mean, you don't acquire the power he has without doing some of that. And as you say, he could conjure up some pretty powerful magics, some that I hope to be able to do myself one day, although I need to find someone else to learn from.
Maybe you just need to go adventuring.
Ooh, maybe. It sounds, he looks at you, dangerous.
And Gren smiles.
Yeah.
Why would he attack you?
He killed the men in the hallway where we were staying. We stepped out and he cast a ball of fire at us.
See, when people are losing it to the clutches, they have visions, and I don't know. He seemed to recognize us.
Why would he recognize you?
That's what it seemed like. We couldn't really get much information out of him.
But he's still alive. He'll still talk, right?
He's rambling. All he's saying is about Hawkstone and the Purple Mistress, and she wants it. Nonsense. Our plan is to take him and see if we can do anything for him or get any more information. Take him to Efilas.
Efilas.
That's the plan. Do you have anything else?
So you are also seeking out this.
The collectors?
He's looking at you very confused. Like,
Oh,
why are you?
We've been trying.
Why are you so?
We've been trying to figure it out for a while.
Oh.
We are collectors.
It doesn't seem to register about what you said at first. And he looks at you. You're collectors?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm afraid we're not as useful as he might have hoped. We're trying.
Are there a lot of you?
Not as many as there were.
That's unfortunate.
Or anything else you can help us?
I don't feel like I've helped you at all. No, I'm just here holding down the shop.
Mind if I take this?
The scabbard.
Or to the scabbard? I left some platinum.
It's like, well, oh. No, you sure, take it.
I took a card of myself. I also left platinum.
Card.
What?
I don't know why you have it.
Sure, okay, all right. Then he kind of looks over to like where y'all put the platinum. And it's like,
That's right where the items were.
yeah. Well, yeah. Is there anything else you're interested in?
Well, good. We'll try and get them back to you, but can't make any promises.
You should come with us.
I've been
This
thinking
guy?
about it.
You want that on? You want that blood on your hands?
Y'all just want to have there be so many NPCs. Y'all just like playing 2 or 3 characters in combat. I know what it is.
That's right.
It's fun to see how long we can make them last.
Yeah.
Like playing level 1 again.
Playing one level 1 and a level 10 encounter is great.
It's usually quick.
It's great for some people. It's great for the people with level 10.
What if you survive it? You get a whole bunch of experience.
Yeah?
That is true.
Yeah, at the end of that combat, you won't be a level 1 anymore.
No,
that
you'll
is
either be
true.
dead or level 3.
All right, well,
So, good luck, I guess. I mean, not I guess. I mean, good luck. And please do what you can for him. He looks at your scourge marks. He really is a gentle soul. Would never harm a. Well, you know.
We will do what we can.
We're coming back.
This guy's super dead.
Yeah. Yep. Very dead.
All right.
it's not looking good for him.
No.
We might solve
He's
the
got
vanishing
5
tonight.
days left. When did we make our last roll?
Wait, do all vanishings progress on the same day? Or is it just all of our vanishings?
It's
are on the
all
same
week.
Oh,
Correct.
yeah. As far
all
as
y'all's is on the same day.
day? Or-
but
But
maybe once a week for everybody. We haven't really studied that part.
But all of us are on the same day.
Right.
But we weren't all vanished in the same spot.
Right.
Okay.
But that's probably a matter of convenience.
No.
that's GM laziness right there.
No, that's
Okay.
yeah. No, that's
I got
that's
too
just the way
many-
to do it.
I got too many documents with too many charts. That was just one that was like everybody's just gonna be on the same day. It makes life easy.
All right. Then I'm not gonna read into that one then.
Right? Yeah. Don't actually read into that one. That's I'll give you
Okay.
that one for free. Yeah.
All right, good night.
I don't know why it took me this amount of time to. We'll ignore that too.
That's all right. There's a lot going on. Yeah. All right. So y'all take leave.
Yep.
Drop darkness so that
Run.
Wigbit can get out.
Thank you.
Farron and Wigbit. No, sorry, Farron and Rowan. You go to the
Teleportal
Teleportal?
station.
teleportal station. And you do know that there was an associate of the king, because I mean that was the promise.
Yep.
That's there. And his name is Suraban. And you can tell when you two get there, well, you three get there, I guess, that he's definitely cranky. Like, this is the middle of the night, and he's having to do this thing. Like he's just, he's standing there, he's waiting for you when you walk up. And he doesn't say anything to you, like good evening or anything like that. He's just standing there waiting.
Cool. I don't feel bad for this guy.
Don't vengeance him, Rowan.
I mean, we'll see what he does.
Being rude is not.
We'll see. We'll see what he does. I mean, you don't know.
It's a capital offense.
You don't know.
And like after a couple seconds of nobody else walking up, he says, "I was told there were 4 of you."
We've added a few more. Actually, there will be 4 more of us beyond the 2 of us.
And I can expect them when?
Soon.
When they arrive, it shouldn't be long, but it may be longer than we expect.
They had to see to something in High Bridge briefly.
At this hour?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And about that time, Khafra comes walking up.
With his golem.
Actually, you don't see anything with him.
Oh, I counted the golem in my tally. Whoops.
I figure you did. Yep.
Oh well.
Oh, he walks up. He's dashing as ever. But he walks. He's, good evening.
Good evening.
And Silverbaum just looks at him and rolls his eyes. And Cap's like, "Oh, apparently not."
Not for him, anyway.
And then he looks at the body in a sheet that looks like a body in a sheet.
What?
Like, taking on cargo, I see.
No. Unexpectedly, yes.
Yes.
Ah.
This one fell to the clutches and attacked us, so we may be able to gain information from them yet.
Oh. And when you say that, like Capra's demeanor changes a little bit. He's and he gets, an insight, you don't really need one. He gets kind of an inquisitive look about him, like, interesting. What are your other 2 companions?
We'll be here shortly.
Yeah, it's a nice night, nice and cool. And Sorbon's size of that. And so if we don't do anything, eventually,
Just hang out.
okay. Eventually, Grim and Wigbit show up. I don't know, did Wigbit, like, did he put his scabbard away, or is it like, I don't know, where does the scabbard hang?
Yeah, on one of the straps on his loincloth or something.
Yeah. Wigbit walks up with this, and it's an ornate scabbard. So, I mean, it looks nice. Like he's got a new scabbard since the last time you see him. It's like dangling off his cloth from the strap.
Good.
But,
And the scabbard matches no weapon that he carries either. Yeah.
What are you... What is that for?
what? Oh, it's a scabbard. You put a sword or knife in it.
I know, I understand the use of it. But why do you have it?
We bought it from the gift shop.
So you went shopping.
No, we talked to the apprentice of, what was it, Gwen?
Yeah.
Of Guan. And he
Guan,
points to
yeah.
the body. That is apparently Guan.
That's Guan. We learned that.
What else did you
He
find
was-
out?
he was interested in solving the Vanishing, and he wanted to beat us.
Now he has met us.
Anything else?
Yeah. Anything else, Graham? No, that's pretty much it.
He was once a powerful adventurer, but
Oh, right. Yeah.
he motions towards Wigbig and Wigbit's scars or scorch marks, but we already knew that.
Oh, and they said he's nice. They said that he's actually like wouldn't hurt anyone. He's
If he was in his right mind, this may be so.
So we can go now.
Yes.
Yeah. I told him we'd try and save him.
When Rowan says that, Soroban says that is the first thing any of you have said. Then it's correct. Where am I going?
Right here, or as close to here. I think before was like, didn't we have something we were looking at and figuring out where?
Yeah, we had a map.
We had a map, right?
Yeah.
We were looking at
Yeah.
like, this is where Efilas is.
Yeah. Oh well, Efilas actually had a map, but y'all didn't take it with you. But I can also say, since you did go shopping for 2 days, you could probably find a map.
We
at
bought
some
a
point.
map. I bought a map.
Yeah,
We
that
bought a
was
map.
It may not say Red Tree on it, but it would at least have MLS and like the area to the north of it. So
As close as you can get us to here.
you do understand I've never been there, so therefore the chances of a mishap are great. Do you have something from that place, that location?
Something that's been in that location?
Something that is native to that location.
No.
You want Wigbit to roll a percentage? There's
I was gonna say there's a decent chance.
there's a
Yeah, Wigbit absolutely has something in a pocket from there.
Like it might just be like an acorn, but he has something.
like a double or a triple acorn or something. I don't know.
It's not triple acorn because Elishu has that.
Oh, you actually have. All right. Yeah. That sounds
Had.
cool.
Past tense.
Wigbit's been looking for one since he saw Elishu's.
Elishu got his from you.
Oh, I've been looking for one since I lost one to Elishu.
Yes.
Knew I had a triple acorn.
I mean, I'll give you let's call it a punter's chance here. I'll give you a 5% chance to roll like you picked up something.
The high five or the low five? Oh, do they?
Whatever
It doesn't matter. Like the 75 to 85? Like which five?
I should let him call his 5 before he rolls.
I think about it like.
It is so great. Everybody's like, no, we don't. Wigwit's going, well, hold on a second. He's like pulling
One of
everything out of
these
his pockets. Like, what?
This was from
Am I
now that I know that this is a thing,
put an
I will be
image into
collecting
his
one item
mind?
from
I tried
everywhere
this
I go.
already.
keeping them straight will be
Hold
a
on.
challenge.
I heard 2 things. Sorry. I heard 2 things in here, either thing. What'd you say?
Is the Farron able to put an image into his mind or just read his mind?
I mean, you have minor illusion. You could make
Yeah,
an image
just
for
minor
everyone's
illusion,
mind.
the intersection.
So you're trying to minor illusion. I don't think in that case.
Like a small like 3D overlay,
Small scale, like a diorama.
like an AR version.
I don't think that helps with this spell.
Diorama.
Yeah. That may be a little let's see.
I mean, it's like a map, but like not
I don't think
very
that.
specific. To
I think that'd be more than a minor illusion to create a
That might be
map
more
that
than
would
minor
be
illusion.
of that. I mean, you could create a map with a minor illusion. It would just be like Here's a
generic
nice
map.
right.
X on it.
Yeah, the X. Yeah, it has like a blue little river, you know, and yeah. But so,
Is there anywhere you know well that's close?
I mean, I can take you to the teleportation circle in Efilas.
Close
Too
enough.
far.
Well, could somebody there do it for us? If we get to Emelis, and then
That's a good idea.
And they won't do any worse than this mostly useless person.
Mostly useless.
there's the vengeful rudeness.
You may walk there yourselves if you desire.
Well, then you can let your king know that you did not honor his word.
I'll let him know that you were very rude.
Well, I'll send him your head.
Okay,
Wait.
all right. Whoa.
Whoa.
Let's go to
It
Emelis.
would be great if you would
That's
teleport us
vengeance.
to Emelis.
So much minor
Yeah.
vengeance.
I'm the petty vengeance paladin. Come on.
Vengeance paladin. I love it.
That's also in the Kickstarter. Petty
It is
Paladin.
the petty vengeance paladin path is in the Kickstarter. I have a lot of it worked out already, so don't worry.
Because I can take you wherever you desire. I can try.
Have him
Magic
try.
is-
Can you just try to get us close enough? We may not find someone MLS who is willing to do this for us as well.
This is so.
Do you
So-
wish me to attempt to go to this place?
As close as you can, yes. Thank you.
He looks at Rowan. Hear what he does when he casts a spell. Go look it up quick. Read it like 12 times. Oh, okay. Yeah, just cast it. All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
If this should hurt, I apologize. And he looks at Rowan. Well, to most of you.
We'll let you know.
And he casts. I pre-rolled these.
Perfect.
And unfortunately, my first pre-roll wasn't very good. So,
Well,
as you bounce around the... Whoa, look at me rolling some d10s. You all take 26 mishap damage.
mishap damage. Perfect.
God, I have
as the strands of magic rip at you, and also him as well. Don't worry, he takes the 26 as well. And then you appear in a hilly location. And to your west northwest, the hills become mountains, and then the hills kind of roll off, more south and southeast. And yeah, but you step out there, and and yeah, and you're all like bloodied and and you're all like and he's like wiping blood off his nose and like, ugh. And he looks around, and Khafra's standing there like, ow, that was unpleasant. And then okay, well, we'll talk about that in a minute. But he says, is this the place? Says,
Thing has
It's not.
wings.
It's obviously
says
not, right?
Sorbonne. It's not. No, there were no hills or mountains anywhere in sight.
No, not.
Ah. Well, that's not great. That's what Khafra says. Where are we? And Khafra's like looking off towards the mountains, and he's kind of like, I feel like that.
Grim will inspect as well. He loves mountains. See if anything seems familiar.
Yeah, and so as like you all stand there for a second and you're looking, I mean it's dark, unless you have dark vision, and then there's enough light that you can see far enough. You think you're at the somewhere on like the foothills of the Dragonels is what it looks like. And I know. Let me find my map. That'll throw up here.
It's not that close.
I'm gonna go back to the main page. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're
Yeah,
west of Emilis.
Missed by a good bit.
In this neighborhood somewhere. Yeah, this neighborhood somewhere.
We're not on that.
No,
We're not on the
page with
same
you.
map as you.
You're right. I mean, I am.
Yeah.
I know what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah, my fault. Again. Yeah, so somewhere in this neighborhood down here.
Oh yeah, southwest of Emilis.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we want to be over there.
Oh yeah.
That's not even. Actually, you want to be up here.
I was gonna say yeah.
Oh, I thought we were going
I thought we were going
to
to
Red Tree.
The place you were headed was north of Emilis.
Oh, was
I
it?
may have inadvertently also named it Red Tree.
Oh,
I mean, two places
Okay.
named Red Tree.
all right.
Might have been.
Oh, so
Going to North Red.
We're going to- yeah.
North Red Tree,
old Red Tree.
and that's East Red Tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably why Red Tree came to me so easily when I was thinking of a name of this little village that didn't exist anymore. Because
Has it
I'd
already come to
used
you?
it.
'Cause it's over there.
It's over there.
Oh, okay. Well, he didn't miss
but
by
I mean,
as
this
much.
Red Tree. This Red Tree doesn't exist anymore because it was destroyed. So
Right. This is New Red Tree. They
This
just
is
dropped
new
the name.
Red Tree.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah, my fault on that. Good call.
No,
Didn't
why?
even notice that.
That's just part of the story now.
Mhm.
This was once Red Tree, and now that's Red Tree because
No, that's Red
this Red
Tree.
Tree's been destroyed.
There we go.
Yeah, the one person who survived made their way all the way down there and was like, I guess
What am
this
I
will
gonna
be
name
Red
this
Tree
place?
now.
And built a new
Yeah.
town very
Red
quickly.
Tree.
Yeah.
That's a good name.
Yeah. But you're, I mean, and when you, well, when Farron and Rowan traveled to the Dragonels by foot, it took them about a week to get
Yeah.
there. Grim and Wigbit, I believe, went by magic, I believe. So I believe Efilas had teleported you there.
Right.
But yeah.
Much faster and hurt a lot less.
Right.
Must be
So
a real
you,
wizard.
you figure you're probably at least a week by foot right now from where you were intending.
Do you think you can get us a little closer?
Maybe not hurt us so much.
Do we need to mention
How's he
tomorrow?
looking?
I mean, he looks hurt. I mean, he's not bloodied or anything.
Okay, as long as he's not bloodied, then
No, he's not bloodied. No. I mean, he's got to be high enough level to cast teleport. So he's,
As long as he's got one hit point.
as I suppose I was, and for the first time, Sorbonne looks a little like I've screwed up, like this is my bad. So he's, I suppose I was owed that one. I can attempt again,
Now?
but I can't guarantee that it'll be any better.
well, it can't
And
be
I only
much
have-
worse.
And I only have one more attempt. This until I study.
Make it a good one.
Is Juan dead.
Yeah, so as you think about it and like you look down, you realize Juan is not
yeah.
breathing anymore.
He feels
had
a little
one hit
more,
point.
limp than he did when I picked him up.
Yeah, because he was shallowly breathing before, just not doing that,
Oh,
you know,
well,
unconscious. But he is dead.
He's dead.
he's better off.
I mean, it's still within a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
And that minute passes.
Not right. It was within a minute. Yes. Yes. I got one kill tonight. Cool.
That's right.
Yeah.
Two actually. I mean, one got revivified, but two kills. Got two
Yeah.
kills tonight.
That's true. Yeah. Then Capra goes. Are we sure we want to do this?
We need to get there.
Yeah, but like, I didn't.
We could wait an hour. I think the Efilas will get in touch in the next hour.
You may be able to improve our bearings a little bit.
Do we know precisely where we are?
Somewhere by the Draconels.
Maybe we rest.
Rest here, rest there.
Short
Go
rest. I don't know how bad does everybody look?
Drum
Mostly,
seems okay.
yeah, mostly fine.
I assume we're mostly fine. Yeah.
More of the NPCs.
Yeah.
I mean, Capra looks. I mean, he's hurt. Not bloodied, but he's hurt. Sorbonne is also not bloodied. You know, I mean, nobody's bloodied.
We're all fine then.
Yeah.
All right. Then I'll attempt one more time. Well, you want to check the chat log? You can see where I rolled this next time. I rolled a 92% next time.
Look at that. See?
Which put it right on top. I rolled 34, then 67, then 92. So it got progressively better.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, so you cast it again. And yeah, you appear in a wooded area. Not because anything's going to happen. I just like for us to have visuals, you know?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, it's entirely dark.
Oh, it's not. What?
Oh, crap.
What?
Oh, it's,
Oh boy.
there's like
Grem's
rocks.
dark vision isn't working.
There's rocks and bushes and trees and
Nope.
stuff.
Grem's gone
It
blind.
also would help if I put your characters on there too.
Oh,
I didn't actually do that yet. That's part of the problem. But I'm gonna grab these. 1, 2, 3. Copy you guys. That would help.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
see now.
Can you
That's
see
a
now?
nice- yeah, it's a nice clearing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I
So
can
yeah,
see now.
you. Mike, you can't see.
no.
I can't.
You
I
can or
can.
cannot.
Cannot.
Well, I don't know why I turned off. Let me see. Did I turn off? I turned off. Turned on daylight mode, so the whole thing should be lit up. Let me see.
It is for me.
Oh. Hold on now, Mike.
Yep.
Okay.
Look at this great big open area.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing bad can happen here.
No.
You good now, Drew?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you appear with You find Khafra and Sorbonne. And it does look, recognizable. There's Khafra. And I could get the Sorbonne marker. I'll put a little generic figure out there for him. But yeah, so the 6 of you, appear in this clearing. And you recognize that, like, this was in the neighborhood of where you were last time when you went into the Mordenkainen's mansion. And as you're looking over, you realize it was like up here somewhere was where you saw that sliver of, one of you saw, I don't remember who it was, saw the sliver of invisible light that let you know it was there. So yeah, you're in the right neighborhood. But you don't see anybody for the moment.
Is that sliver still there?
It's not there, no. Rowan says, is this the right location?
It is.
Then my task here is complete.
Indeed.
Thank you.
And he immediately starts pulling out some chalks from a bag, and he starts chalking a diagram on the ground.
Graham will give him a gold. Thank you for spending this long night with us, or waiting for us.
He nods, reluctantly gracious, but he nods. Says, good luck in whatever you're trying to do.
You rest well.
As well. And after a minute, the chalks and the runes start glowing, and the portal appears, and he steps back through.
Nice.
He closes it, and he's gone. Captain's like, so this is the place, huh?
Maybe.
Sort of.
Oh,
The place moves, I think.
oh. Well, your friend gonna join us here, or?
Hopefully.
We'll join him soon. He
He's
knows we're
supposed to get
coming.
in touch.
All right.
Start
So
a
we'll
short
just-
rest.
We'll just sit here then and wait.
Yeah, start a short rest.
Yeah.
Graham will scramble up this rock, take a perch, rest.
You like that rock there?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't mean for the rock to be there. It was just there on the map. So if you like the rock,
Oh.
we'll keep the rock.
Yeah, no, of course.
All right,
the
cool.
rock's
I
there.
like the rock.
Great.
Like the rock.
It's a great place to shoot from. If one were to need to shoot for some reason.
Right.
Why would we need to shoot?
No, I'm just saying, like, if there's a rabbit or something, we were hungry.
Sometimes you need to shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, like if there's a rabbit, let me know. We'll shoot it, and then we can cook it.
Or if you, find a wizard turns out to be evil.
Right. Also possible.
Are you talking about Khafra? Because he's such a nice guy.
Or Theron or Efilas.
Anyone. There's a lot of options here.
Hey, the Theron is not a wizard.
No, he's not.
Don't you dare call me a wizard.
That's the part I was taking exception to.
Yeah. So you sit down and start a rest. and you're only resting for about 5, 6, 7 minutes, and then from down, I guess, south of you on the map, you see like a slight shimmer of light kind of open, and you see Efilas step out, and he steps out and he looks around. He doesn't seem to notice you at first. And you see him, like, he looks like he's about to start casting, and he looks up and he sees, I guess he sees Rowan there, kind of leaning against the rock. He's like, "Oh, you're here."
Yes, we are.
Oh, I was just about to check in.
Well, no need. You can check in person.
All right. As you get closer, he's looking at you. You look a little rough night.
Getting here wasn't the easiest.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Elias's people were unreliable.
Agreed. And you see Olma up here. You see, Milan comes out. Looks a bit better than the last time you saw him. Still kind of got that cautious look to him. And so Efilas is find anything useful tonight?
Well, heard a little bit of rambling from one in the clutches.
This one.
Yeah.
Drop him on the ground.
Ooh.
He said, "Your agents will not have me, Hawkstone." When we were
Wait, what?
battling him, your agents will not have me, Hawkstone. Like
Hawkstone.
yeah,
Geralda.
You sure it was Hawkstone?
Hawkstone is what he said. That's unmistakable. And Hawkstone, your purple ring mistress, will never have me. He wants it. Those are some of the things he muttered.
That's fascinating and terrifying all at once.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's still around. And yeah, here's our friend that told you about.
May have some
Wait a bit.
information to share.
Wait a minute, you shouldn't have, says Khafra. You told him about me? Huh. And he walks up and Efilas looks at him, kind of looking at him like inspecting him. And Khafra just stands there. And he's got kind of that like shit-eating grin that he gets a lot of times, And says, after a moment, Khafra says, "So I hear you are in possession of something powerful." And Efilas says, "I'm in possession of several powerful things." Khafra says, "Well, of course, being of clearly your stature. But in this specific case, the dragonhead statue, I believe, is well, at least unless your companions were leading me on." And Efilas looks at all of you like a raised eyebrow.
He had a vision of it and light coming from it.
Huh.
He is a thought. Right? Isn't that his level?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's what Grim says. He is a thought.
He's a thought? And captures. Oh, it's just a title that we use. It's probably a little less significant out here, but yes, I am Khafra Siltathana, Thought of Vecna. And he sort of does like the little like, bow, like what he's saying isn't like, I'm talking about I'm a thought of an evil god. He's like, yeah. Efilas says, huh. So I'm assuming you know each other from previous travails.
Yes, we do.
We
Yes.
met him in the cult of Vecna.
At the temple in the mountain.
Did you say cult, Baron?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. Temple. Let's go with temple. It's we don't like that. That's
Temple's the building. You and your people are the cult.
no. We are an organization. You are the collectors. We're an organization.
Semantics.
Agreed. But in the meantime, yes, the dragonhead statue. I did have a vision, as has been related, and so I wanted to cast my eyes upon it. Baron here put up a very nice mental image of it, but just wondering if it was the same. I mean, I'm sure it was the same, but I wanted to see it for myself, and since we're all fighting the same battle right now. And vanishing is good for no one. Well, at least no one that wants to retain memories, knowledge, secrets, all the important things. So.
And Efilas, we figured since it's our time to take possession of the statue, then our acquaintance here could catch a glimpse.
And Efilas looks at you and says, your time to take possession of the statue.
Yes.
To do what with?
Protect it. Figure out how to use it. Make sure it stays in the world.
Yes, I do suppose. That is what is that's why you were here.
Yes.
Because still a lot of, you see him like reach into his back and he pulls the statue out. He's like holding his hand. And you see Khafra's eyes raised a little bit. And he like moves a little closer. Oh, rather nondescript thing now that I'm looking at it. But it's not glowing.
Not yet. Anyway.
Efilas says, so what do you think that vision means? Thought Siltathana. Khafra says, I'm not entirely sure. If it's radiating light, as the vision says, I assume that the light was coming from the statue itself. But clearly it's not. So there's something deeper hidden. Maybe within. Don't know. Well, within in a not a figurative sense. Or not a literal sense, maybe in a figurative sense. But what do you all think it is? And he doesn't look at Efilas, he looks at y'all. You haven't really said Why do you think this is so important?
What's the prism from the prophecy?
The statue.
I know.
What's
Not what I
inside the
think it is.
statue? Statue is a container.
Oh yeah. I probably had that conversation. Well, no, we never had time.
Right.
So, yeah, I start getting out a prophecy. It's the key.
And Shar's people were trying to use this, some kind of, I don't know, piece of their strange rituals to make the vanishing permanent. They've tried and failed several times.
Baron, you said it was a container?
It could be a container.
What's in the container? It's the prism?
Could it be?
That's what Wigbit just said.
Wigbit smiles.
Does line up with the prophecy that we know so well.
Do we think it has to do with Franz's statue or his staff?
It certainly could.
Efilas says, at least it's at least, as you know, Farron, if he believes it is, and clearly he does believe it is,
Then that's just as good as it being it. But there's no will to communicate with him. So that point may be moot.
well, there's probably one means to communicate with him.
If I die,
Well, I mean, that is a way to get there, but I was thinking more just going there is I mean, which may end up the same as dying, but
how would we go there? We're not going there.
I mean,
That was
Well, how would we if
That
we
was a-
were to?
plan B or C.
D or F or
Last.
Z.
Yeah, like the last
So-
plan
Yeah, like
was to go
way down the
It's a-
list.
bargain with or threaten or coerce a demon lord.
It's a plane of the abyss. I mean, there are doorways and magics to everywhere in the multiverse.
Rather go deal with the problem head on. The vanishing problem.
Netflix says, I agree with that point, except we don't know how. Because if we take this with us, it won't take long for Char's agents to find us. And we are formidable, yes.
Sure, they have an exarch of Shar, who we've not
Yes.
seen the last of.
Agreed.
Maybe we need to get our own exarch. Build up our own little army.
We may not be able to get our own exarch, but we may be able to build up our own army. Isn't that what Admiral Stormraven is doing?
I do not know that the people of Emilis are strong enough for this,
This is so.
except perhaps the Admiral.
Khafra, is Vecna going to help us?
Do you mean that in a general sense or a specific sense?
I mean,
Specific.
yeah.
Rather, how is Vecna going to help stop the Vanishing?
Well, he kind of wipes off his. You have me.
And what else?
Well, everybody else is dead. If you don't remember.
I remember.
What do you know
It's your
anything
fault.
about? Do you have any knowledge of stopping the Vanishing?
I know the prophecy as you do. And it was our book. Well, it wasn't really our book. We took it from some. We don't need to rehash that, but it's history. But nevertheless,
The Rakshasa said we should deal with the demon lord and bargain to have him stop the Vanishing. Seemed like a bad plan. But it's still the only plan. Other than I mean, we could just go to the Astral Sea and go try and fight Shar at her house.
Let's
I mean, she's clearly not that big. She probably just has a house.
small little. Yeah.
It's just a hut.
Yeah, we have
in the
not
Astral Sea.
gone inside that tower.
Not yet. Not yet.
may come to that.
I don't know that that's a better plan, but an interesting way to give it a try. If we could meet Vecna or any other powerful gods, that might be helpful.
We could just find a
Research for
god or
Wigbit's
two.
Guide to Gods.
Capra actually smiles and nods and was like, that would be helpful. Yes, I agree.
Where is Vecna? You don't have to tell me, but you know.
I do not know. These are not things that it's not things that would be bestowed upon even a thought as myself. The Lord of Secrets is going to keep that secret.
So there won't be more secrets.
Getting back to why I'm here.
If we are going to be hunted, why not allow ourselves to be hunted on our own terms?
What are you thinking?
Choose our battlefield, choose our traps, and let our enemies fall into them. We each know a bit about the enemies we face. Baron, you certainly have good knowledge of them. Perhaps Efilas and Khafra, we can find some good ways to make our enemies weak enough cut off Shar's fingers. Then we can go to her house, cut off the rest of her head.
I just need to find this.
Yeah, that sword's the only thing that can cut her head off. You just go around
Found it.
shop to shop trying to find that sword that fits that
Yep.
scabbard.
And
It's the one.
where is this battlefield you speak of, Grim?
I don't know. Where do you fight a cat demon, a man who eats arms? What else are we facing? Old half-elf wizard man. Where is best to fight these things? Where are they weakest?
How do we make an area where they cannot teleport into or out of it?
Maybe just into. Not out.
That's
Is it-
pretty powerful magic to stop teleportation.
What about your little castle? He's talking to Efilas.
Yeah.
If we were in this place, you said it was a small dimension. Could they just get out if we close the door, have them in? Let me check my spell book.
Pretty sure they will just appear back outside.
If they try to teleport out?
Well, if they're within and we close the door on them, then when the spell ends, they will just appear back outside.
Oh, I mean as a place to fight.
Oh, as a place to fight.
Yes.
Sorry.
Like see.
If they have plane shifting magic, then it will not affect them. Teleportation magic, I don't think about it. But or if they can, I don't know.
Or Khafra.
One of them might.
Yeah.
That's forbidden.
Seems like a
It's
spell that could happen.
abjuration.
6 level aberration.
He does like to
Oh.
abjure.
It sounds like an Efilas spell.
And it's probably on my spell list, to be honest. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Well, it is an abjuration spell. Not actually on my list of spells right now, but it is an abjuration spell. Then I guess he would maybe say. Let me read the whole thing. Yeah. He says, I mean, the best I could do is create an area, but it would take an entire day to create this area where things can't teleport into. I don't have any way to keep them from leaving. So I can forbid things from coming to us, but
But not leaving.
I can't, you know. Sorry, I'm typing. Pay no attention to me typing. It's just Nealon and Oma having a conversation.
Yep.
Yeah, really.
'Cause, if we're waiting for our enemies, it's not an area that I would want to be anywhere near Emilus or any population. And he kind of looks around where he is.
Someplace like here.
I'm not taking this fight to the people. They've been through enough.
Agreed.
This is so.
Fight in the swamp.
We could. Although I don't know if we move quite as well as you do in the swamp. I think your advantage there would be offset by our disadvantage there.
Oh, they have the same disadvantages. I could get you something set up. How do you feel about riding giant frogs?
I've never ridden a giant frog before.
That could be. So we're just gonna wait, draw them out, kill them as they come.
Works.
Is a choice.
They come all at once.
Disappear like they do.
Turn to Khafra. Your vision was right. It works.
What? What?
Yes. Yes. I am right. What am I right about?
It's glowing. I hold the statue. Glowing. Like you saw.
Are you doing like something where you see good and bad?
No.
I don't see it.
Do we see it glowing?
Nope. This is,
What are you doing, Rowan? How are you
It's
seeing it? How are you making it happen?
I'm letting it take divine energy somehow. It's like when I exert that power through my symbol, but it's different somehow. It's like I can let it flow into the statue and fill it. I don't
As
know.
though you were casting a spell?
No, it's different. It's more like I can just feel the light going into it and can see it glowing from inside.
I will think about what Rowan is saying and try doing the same thing.
Oh no.
With staff?
Hmm?
You're gonna try to put holy light into the staff with all that holy light you got rolling around in there.
yeah, I mean, and you don't like Baron. There's nothing divine about this.
Really?
Well, I mean, Baron's not a divine character.
Nope.
as we all know. Yeah. I mean, you don't. Yeah, you don't get any feel from it one way or the other.
All right.
Maybe if Rowan does it.
No, not doing it. Unless it would fix it and take all the evil out of it, then I'll do
You
it.
want to borrow the staff?
Right? You might be able to cure it. Pour divine energy into it.
I'll get a
Can you
staff
see
and the
it?
statue and just see
Channel
what
some
happens to
divine
me.
energy through
That
the
seems great.
staff.
Can I what?
Channel divine energy through the staff.
I doubt it.
But yeah, good question from Wigbit.
Could try. if
Can
you-
Oma see it?
That's a good question.
She was an angel once.
Oh.
But she wasn't.
That's still a hard fall for you, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, she's just kind of a winged person now.
Just a plain old wing
Oh,
person.
there she is. Look where she is.
Pretty much just like me, only
With wings.
bird.
She's the bird version of Wigbit. Yeah. Seems about right.
What kind of babies we would have.
Frog birds, flying
Yeah, like
frogs,
Flying frogs with feathers and be weird.
webbed feet.
She says, I feel I don't see what Rowan is saying, but I feel good. Which I haven't felt much of in a long time. And Malin goes into a crouch. He like drops down into his crouch. And almost just kind of staring at it now. You know, make it sound like she was about to say more, but then she just stops. And she's just staring at it.
I feel like if I tried, I could fill it. I don't know what it would do.
It may be time, Rowan.
Well,
As the Baron moves back on top of the rock.
it may be time. You do that.
Yeah, you just do that. I'm gonna take my staff and go over here.
Think of what we saw, though, with Cebu and Lendith. Did the statue not get filled then as well? It did not end well for their bodies.
It was being filled through them.
Is it being filled through Rowan?
I think
If
that
Rowan doing the filling, then no, it's being filled from Rowan.
was more of a
And that was not
half-elf
divine energy.
torturing poor Cebu.
All right, well, don't explode.
Could I do it?
What's the worst that happens? We all die.
Do it.
What do we want it to do?
You're the vanishing.
I think Wigbit might have said that in sync with you.
Yeah. If we are wishing big.
Baron?
Yes?
You ready?
Ready?
You're in the most danger from it of any of us.
Oh,
Even more than Khafra?
Even more than Khafra. Khafra's over there going,
Wow.
damn, that's an evil son of a bitch on that rock over there.
I am not evil.
No, I mean, you're most in danger of the vanishing. Any of us, you've come the closest to
Oh yeah, that makes a lot
losing
more
who
sense.
you are.
Everybody in the group's like, oh yeah,
oh,
right,
the
that's what
vanishing.
Right.
Not saying evil.
Not the evil.
Right.
If we can end the vanishing here,
Know if it will do all of it or if it will cure someone.
Let's find out.
It's going to
Might.
cure anyone. We should start with you.
Yeah, and it might cause some attraction when it happens. So maybe we should be ready.
Yeah, Grem nods and
well,
starts
should
to
we
keep his eyes out towards
rest up a little bit first
the tree line.
and recover from our travels before attempting this?
That would be practical.
If we have time.
No one knows of
Evelyn
this yet.
looks at you, Rowan, and goes, What are you planning to do? I mean, not. I understand what you said, but I understand the conversation, but what are you specifically trying to do?
See if this has the power to end the vanishing.
In what way? In what way are you going to discover that?
By experimenting on the Farron.
Obviously.
Have you not been following the conversation, Efilas?
Nope.
We're just going to go ahead and experiment on the Farron, the most likely one to die of this.
By seeing if it can cleanse the affliction from the Farron.
I don't think that's the way it works.
How do you think it works? It
I
can
don't
obviously
know.
take divine power to some end.
I think it's more protective. I don't think it's curing.
Maybe it can protect the Farron from falling further.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
And if it can, it would be worth it.
Or maybe it protects us all and shields us from continued effects,
And maybe brings our enemies.
which is
Graham
why
double
we should
checks
prepare
his
before we try.
Maybe it'll
number of bolts he
explode
has.
and
I think it's definitely
darkness
going to bring
washes over the world.
It brings everything evil thing to it.
Well, let's take a rest before we do this, so that we're prepared for the enemies that come.
I would not mind that.
Like short rest or a long rest?
Didn't we just take a long rest?
Asking out of
I think short rest is all we
no.
need, right?
because it's like midnight. Y'all have actually
Yeah.
been awake all day.
Oh,
We could use a long rest.
I mean, we need one. We haven't really done much since our last long rest.
I mean, it's only one spell slot. I'll be all right.
Short would be
We can
fine.
take a long rest after.
After we kill everything, we'll take a short rest.
yeah. That way
Or
we
long
don't have
rest.
to wait a whole day for our XP to kick
Yeah.
in.
After we win the game, we can take a long rest.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We'll go retire to our little community.
That's in the
our little-
epilogue.
Yeah. So,
All right,
watch
yeah,
the,
short rest
watch
if
the
we can.
sunset on a weird. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So we're gonna.
Grateful universe.
We're gonna grateful you. That's it. Yeah. So I was
Yep.
trying to think of the exact expression. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So you take a short rest. Actually, you do take a short rest. An hour passes, and nothing accosts you. So if you want to roll all your numbers,
It's pretty good. It's a good
I would
start.
probably roll your numbers. Wow. Good gracious. We've maxed out everything. Okay. Almost
right?
maxed
All of
out.
it. That's pretty good
Jeez.
though.
All right. I like when it
Jeez.
only takes 2 of those. That's pretty cool.
Good
Wow,
grief.
even
My
the,
goodness.
look, it's already working. Statue's already working. Look at it. Look at it.
Statue's on fire.
Drew's roll of 8 is like the worst one. I mean, 8, like, and that's still good. Okay, good. Good. Wigwood's bringing us down.
Okay. All right, now,
Okay,
all right.
good. All right. That was some crazy die roll. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, that wanted to be an 8.
Rowan, keep channeling. What are you
Sorry,
doing?
oh, yeah, wait. I'm gonna continue channeling.
Yep. You did.
There.
You sure
Okay, that's
did.
what it
Look
was.
at that. You were channeling.
Yeah, you weren't channeling for a while there.
That's
All
good.
right. Those are my D10s, and I'm good. And get a warlock level spell slot back. Oh, it's the oath bow. That's what I won't have until tomorrow.
Were you that hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
got a
wasn't,
fireball and
Fireball.
he wasn't raging when
yeah.
he took that fireball.
And a
That's
mishap.
right.
Yeah.
Fireball
and he
and a
got
mishap.
full blast.
And that was a good mishap roll. So that's right. And
Yeah,
you
it
got
was
full
very good.
blast. That's right.
Yeah.
Gotcha. But you take an hour and you feel a little better about yourself. After midnight now. Do we let it all hang down?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Still spinning. Spending some hit dice over there.
Wait, hold on, guys. Hold on. Give me another minute.
Yep.
Give me another minute.
Nice. That's-
All right. Fill her up.
Aaron? Are you ready?
Yep. So should I hold it, or how do you think we should do this?
He just hits you in the
Oh, no.
forehead and
Yeah,
says, "Be
I
cured."
fill it and then bam, just smash you in the skull with it.
During that hour, I
Oh.
would have chatted about prophecy with Khafra.
I will.
Oh, okay.
I'll start. I'll try to direct it at you, but if that doesn't work, then you may need to take hold of it.
Okay.
All right.
And what do you and so channeling what through it?
So I'm gonna try to do what I felt before.
Mhm.
Channel that divine radiance and light through it.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna try to fill it to capacity, and
Mhm.
with the idea of protecting the Farron from the Vanishing.
Okay. You do so, and you still feel what you were feeling before.
Mhm.
But there's no a glow of light, beep, and it works. You know, there's no you have no indicator that I have done this thing. Besides, you did the thing, but what were the results of the thing? I don't know.
Then as I feel it get to its capacity,
Mhm.
I'm just
So,
feeling it.
the- The thing is that
Yes, the answer is yes.
the thing is that you don't know. You don't feel like you've got to capacity, and you're not sure you can get to capacity.
I need something even more divine.
Give him the staff.
Oh my!
Or you need 3 different things because it's the prism, one of which is black.
Little boy.
Was it brown, black,
Now,
and
you're
blue?
seeing Rowan is seeing prismatic light.
I see it glowing again like I did before.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Glowing.
Yeah.
It's 3 colors.
It's so you just see a divine like
Yeah.
whatever divine light looks to Farron, looks to Rowan.
Golden.
Is there it is. It's a golden light
light.
that you're seeing.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so I got 1/3 of the prism.
Yep.
So
It
you
did
also
not
need,
seem like I could channel necrotic energy into it.
we haven't tried yet.
I mean, just trying to do what Farron. Just trying to do what Rowan was doing earlier. You didn't get any result.
All right.
Now, if you're trying something more specific, let me know.
Yeah. So anyway, but as I was like trying to fill this thing, and I felt it like get to the point of where I'm putting as much into it as I can. If I don't sense anything happening, then yeah, I'm like reaching it out towards the Farron.
This is where we, man.
See what he does.
Oh, You're
I'm reaching it out towards you. Yeah, I'm holding so I was holding the statue like this, and now
yeah. All right.
but I'm not gonna force you. I'm not gonna like
What's
push it
that
on
called
you if
in-
you don't want to.
What's that called in literature where like you get to this point where a character has to make a decision? I mean, I know like there's a specific term for it in literature where like there's like it's not a crossroads, but like, it's
There's an inciting incident, and then there's the other thing.
I wish I could think of what it was, but like the seminal moment. That's like I
Yeah.
feel like we've hit a seminal moment
Yeah.
right here. Like, what's the decision the Farron's gonna make?
Fill it with necrotic energy.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
can he fill it with divine energy?
he's either gonna like jam the staff on there and like make it explode, or he's just gonna grab it. And I don't know. We'll see what happens.
He'll take the statue.
I mean, so there's like crisis, which is like the the sort of like here's all right. This is your like do or die. You got to pick what you're doing right now. This is the this is the big test.
That might be it. It's not the term that's doing it. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the Farron doing in this moment?
So, what should I do with the statue?
I don't know.
He takes the statue in his hand.
We're both holding the statue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I feel anything when he touches it?
Gross.
Yeah. I mean, aside from
Okay.
evil.
No.
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 All right.
And the Farron doesn't feel like he can pour his magical energy into it.
I didn't say that.
What do you want to do with it? That's the question.
I said, just imagine, trying to do what Rowan was doing didn't do anything for you.
Yeah, I'm not trying to pour divine energy in, but he's not thinking about the infernal source of his power, but just the power that he has itself. And pouring that magic energy in. With the aim of ending the vanishing.
Sorry.
A lot going on here.
Although if you're putting divine energy into it, should I be putting infernal energy into it? As opposites? Is my energy infernal whether I want it to be or not?
Probably.
Well, I mean, where do you get your power from?
Yeah.
So.
Baron, the staff is reacting.
The staff is reacting? What do you mean?
It's almost like I can hear it.
What do you mean?
It's humming loudly.
Like what do you think I should do?
Maybe Wigbit needs to provide some natural magic and energy. Does the prophecy not speak of 3?
And
Like, what?
Too much with that.
can that
What'd you say,
radiant
Drew?
energy get channeled into the staff?
Don't do much with that. Maybe
Try.
Efilas or Omar.
Wigbit, you do natural magic.
Fix.
Efla says, I've attempted to channel magic into it. Well, not powerful magic into it, but if we think this is the right course.
I mean, some abjuration magic couldn't hurt, right?
Yeah, what could go wrong?
Isn't that the right kind of magic, anyways, for what we're trying to do?
Yes,
True.
Throw in a little bit of
Says,
ranger magic in there.
should I also channel into it? Says Khafra. I do more of the conjuration school.
Throw everything in.
Yeah, just everybody throw your magic in.
I've dabbled a little bit here and there.
I find with recipes, it's best to mix a bit of everything.
I mean, he is a master chef.
Oh, he's a master chef, that's right.
Better listen to the chef.
Get up and do what I can.
We can try and see how it reacts.
okay. Keep an eye on the staff.
Listening very intently to the staff as we do this.
We're gonna come down to observe for now.
Get a hand in there, man.
Efilas will look over at Graham and say, "You do some things."
Yes. And Grim will lay a hand on it, channeling necrotic and natural magics together.
Meal
From-
get over there.
The Raven Queen part,
Mila,
the
what
warlock
magic you
part of
do?
him, and the natural ranger part of him.
Put your monk magic in there, Milan.
Milan's
Yeah,
like,
come on, man. This is perfect. There's 8 of us. Get in.
Channel your key in it.
Yeah,
all right,
channel the key
there
in
we
it.
go. Now we all have advantage on the statue.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, when it does its burst 1 for whatever,
Yep.
100 damage,
Yep.
won't be,
Yes.
won't be too many left.
This is how we purify the staff.
Maybe.
Indeed.
Yeah. So we're all channeling.
We're all pouring some magic in this baby.
We're all pouring some magic into this.
This baby
Now-
can hold so much magic.
I kind of like this. This is pretty good. So here's what I'll say for this. I guess I'll put it this way. What's the level of, like, Do we feel like we are channeling as much as we can? Well, not like burning all our spell slots, but do we feel like we're channeling as much of our magical essence into it as we can?
I'm all in.
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Fully
I'm
committed.
all in. All the
Yeah.
radiant. Right in there.
Ramp it
Yeah.
up. Slowly.
Yeah, I was trying to mash
It starts to
Rowan.
crack, maybe like you know.
All right. So make a. Oh shoot. What is that? Constitution.
Dexterity.
No.
Strength.
Sanity.
Is this gonna be? Is it saving throw time? Yeah. Yeah.
Who's lucky?
It's all going to be useful.
Oh, I'm on the wrong. Wait, is it 10 feet?
Yeah. 10 feet.
It's 10 feet.
We got everybody.
Nice. Good.
Everybody gets a +4.
Not a saving throw.
No, it is a saving throw. I was trying to think of what kind it would be because I'm trying to
Death
think
saving throw.
That sounds like the one.
Jim goes to the book to look it up. It's like, oh yeah, you're right.
Oh
It is
yeah, death saves. Everybody makes death saves.
What would? So it's a blinding light, and so you're making a saving throw versus being blind. I'm trying to figure out.
Dexterity or constitution?
Yeah, you get your hand up.
It's not. I mean, I guess it's more of a Constitution saving.
Because you're
throw.
trying to withstand.
You're trying to withstand. Yeah. So everybody make a Constitution saving throw.
+4.
+4.
But you're at +4.
Yeah.
Didn't help. Probably.
Oh, this will be fun. All right, cool. Let me open up some character sheets here.
There we go. 26 on that.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, inspiration. I feel like it's a
Yeah.
good time to be inspired.
Yeah, it's a very good
if I
time to be
If
inspired.
I had it.
Oh, that wasn't with advantage, but Alma rolled really well. So
Add 4 to those.
and she should add 4 to that, so she's fine.
Not inspired.
Do what?
Said too bad I wasn't feeling inspired lately. I guess.
You weren't?
I apparently don't have inspiration right now. But
We
You're not
started
recording.
tonight with it.
what?
17 and
started
4 is
tonight.
20.
Oh, did we start tonight with it? Oh, then I
Yes.
do have it. All
Well,
right.
yeah.
Then I'll use
I mean,
it.
you got an 18. 18's not bad.
No, I got a.
With the +4?
Is mine already in there?
I would assume not.
Oh no, it's not.
If your constitution's 10, there's a problem.
Yeah, no, it's not. My constitution
No
is
wonder
not
you're
10. Oh, +4 though, buddy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Efilas was a 17 plus 4, so he's
Yeah.
a 21.
Malin,
Yeah, Milan was a 12 plus 4 is 16.
not bad.
Oh, Khafra. I was like, who am I leaving out? So many NPCs.
The other good guy.
The other good guy, that's right. This is not his strong suit. No, this is not his strong suit at all.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, you just get. Look, I'm using my inspiration anyway. I got
10, 11, 4, 15. So, I mean, team was not
See if it
bad.
gets any better. Yeah, I actually have a 23.
23?
We're just gotta make sure. We gotta seal the deal on this thing.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
want
And
to
actually-
verify this thing.
Yeah, actually, you wouldn't have made the first one. So,
Yes.
yeah, it's a big old, yeah.
Big number. Thought so.
But yeah, it was a big number.
Seriously?
And that was a 21, so he was good. But the 16 and the 15. Okay, well,
12, 10. Johnny's
16 and
frozen.
15. And what did Alma roll? Alma rolled a big number, right?
That's
20, 23.
Yeah,
Roll.
Yeah, 23 plus 4.
Alma rolled
Okay.
27.
Good
So-
job, Alma.
Milan and Khafra are burned out
Milan and Cavern, yeah.
on the inside.
So,
Yeah.
so the first thing that happens is there is a light that you all see, and for a moment it's one of those like it's going to blind you, but most of you are like, whoa, that's let's not do that. Milan and Gaffer, we'll talk about them in a second. But So then the second thing that after the blinding light goes away as you're channeling into this, I'm actually going to say, because Wigbit is the one that said it out loud, Wigbit, you notice a crack appear in the statue.
Yay, we did it.
Yeah.
And it's a tiny, it's definitely is a crack, but it's not big, but it's a tiny sliver that you can.
Will back off.
Wigbit steps back or just
No,
stop.
just like yeah, and just like, and then I don't know, yeah, point out it's cracking.
And then after a moment, y'all can all see it. There's a crack in it. And right now, you can't tell if the light that you're seeing is from your magics or if there is light actually pouring out of the statue.
Oh,
Yeah. Because there's a lot of channeling going on right now.
yeah.
Definitely the thing inside the statue that we need.
Yeah. Maybe. Still a big 50-50 on that one.
It
But
really is.
there's only one way to find out whether or not the cat's in the box.
We could, yeah, that's
Right.
true. Yep, Schrodinger's prism. Is it in the dragonhead?
Oh, that's rough. Yeah. Yeah, and Efilas, it's like, we still doing this?
No, they were stopped. Like
Is it-
Wigbit's starting to like physically like.
Khafra's like, yeah, I can't see.
Oh,
Continue.
it's cracking.
No. Like Wigbit's hitting people.
You mean like
Like shoving or
Shoving
like
them.
murdering?
No, like shove it, like hitting, like pushing them away, like trying to get them to stop.
well, Milan is blind and not really actually doing anything, so he, you kind of elbow him, and he's like, I can't see, and the Farron's on the other side of you.
Yeah, I'll pull the Farron back.
Okay,
I mean, if I need to make rolls, I'm making rolls.
it
but I'm
depends. What does the Farron do?
trying to get everybody to stop.
What are you doing, Wigbit?
Stop!
Why?
The prophecy!
This is what we need, isn't it?
It must be destroyed to make the world forget. Prism explodes, darkness washes over the Tinkerer.
We're not
Darkness
destroying the prism.
Covers everything.
We're getting the prism.
We're getting the prism out.
Wigbit, the prism may be inside.
You might be.
And Efilas says, Wigbit, the dragonhead isn't what we think it is.
Oh. Efilas got those receipts. He's got the prophecy receipts.
Burn. Grim's still channeling in.
Yeah, I'm not stopping. There's no turning back now.
Nope.
We already cracked it. It's already
Farron
broken.
channeling.
What's Wigbit doing? Milan has backed up now because he's over there like trying to. I can't see.
This is how we get the prism, Wigbit.
How do you know?
It's in there. You can feel it. It's inside the statue. And it can help us.
Sometimes you just have to believe. Even if that belief ends up being wrong.
Take a look around at everyone, and if everybody's in, then Wigbit will
Peer pressure.
We'll trust and
Graham will
go back in and go for it.
bring Malin back in.
Oh, this is how we
It's
die.
like
He'll put his hand on it so he can channel his key.
and Oma, still channeling, like looks over you, Ligben says, "I know how you feel about belief. Sometimes you have to take a leap of faith."
Big Bit is good at leaping.
He is. He is. So are we continuing?
We're continuing.
All right. So yeah, so if we continue, the crack is going to get bigger. And eventually the crack will become, they will not just crack, it will like crack, and then the whole thing just kind of falls apart. And when it does, hold on, reading my notes. Sure, I'm not missing anything.
And you all die.
Said
Oh, yep, I
darkness
wrote that.
washes
You all
over
die.
Everything. I can read it. I have it up here.
You do not all die. It falls apart. And you see, like, just sitting there, like on top of the rubble, there is a diamond sitting there, and it's reflecting all the magic you're like channeling, and it's just glowing, and you see like clearly. Oh, I had a thing for this I never put in here. That's bad DMing, but it's okay. It was just a picture of like a prism of light, but you see a prism of light kind of emanating from this diamond. And just sitting there.
Right.
The Efilas will pull his staff back and kind of reach over to Khafra and be like, okay, you can stop now. And Khafra's over there.
I feel like we have taken a step forward and many steps back. What do we do with this now?
How big is it?
It is not very big, actually. It is,
Like a quarter of an inch, or?
I mean, maybe you can't really see. Like, I mean, it's probably about this big.
Okay.
I don't know, however big that is.
Palm size.
It's a giant
It's-
diamond,
it's-
but it's not like.
It's the palm of your hand. You know, maybe not the whole palm of your hand. Maybe the center. You know. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a good-sized diamond. But it's not like a massive diamond. It's a.
First of all, don't let them destroy it.
What can we do with it now?
The last piece, Grim.
Of your staff?
Yeah.
Yeah, does it seem like it would fit?
It does kind of look like a
If
good
it fits
fit.
in the claw. Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
like,
I hate it.
I
hate
it.
No, I hate it.
Yep. Oh boy. Well,
Doesn't it look like it would be better, like in a, I don't know, crown or something?
no, it's too big for that. I think.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like
Just
those
wish-
are smaller.
I just wish it looked like
Yep.
it belonged in a crown.
No,
Or not this staff.
wrong kind of diamond.
Rowan, you see good divine power in this?
Can we still channel
Diamond?
energy into the diamond?
You can.
Does that seem like it would damage the diamond? Were we channeling energy into the diamond the whole time, or were we channeling it into the statue?
So I guess, yeah, Johnny, if I put divine sense up, does this diamond feel the same as I felt from the statue when I sensed that good from the statue?
Yep.
This
So-
is what it was all along. It was never the statue.
That good is supposed
How
to
can
go
that fit into this?
that evil staff?
That's,
It does.
We can find out.
I can take the head off the staff again still, right?
Yep.
So this can come back apart. I pull the head back off of it. It's not like if once it's assembled, it can't be disassembled.
Unless it can't.
once it's complete.
But again, we can find out. But to what end? We have already discussed using this thing to enslave a demon lord.
Yes, and you pointed out that that's no path forward.
It is a path that will lead us far from ourselves.
Maybe when it's complete, instead of demon lord, maybe it's a tool to deal with a god.
This could be.
Let's find out in the next minute while you still have divine sense up.
So the Baron puts
I can
the head back
I can do it
on.
4 more times. It's fine.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's true. Yeah, I was thinking of with a dwarf I played who had no charisma, so he could do it once a day.
Yeah, I can do it five times a day. It's all good.
Baron says, with everyone's permission.
You have mine.
Yes.
Efilas says, I don't know just because it does fit that it should fit. And for the first time, like when he's talking about this stuff, he looks more concerned about doing this than anything.
What do you mean?
He says, if
This-
that, and if he points to the staff, if that is what she said it is, and that is saving the world from a great evil, how do those things go together?
It's like fire and ice.
They fit. It looks like it fits.
But perhaps there is something that truly belongs there.
Maybe we don't want the thing that truly belongs there.
If I found the sword that fit this scabbard, I would certainly.
Maybe this is
It fits.
a solution. The thing that's supposed to be there is a problem.
Farron, what is the piece that's supposed to be there? Is it a diamond?
Do I know that?
I don't know, do you?
The Rakshasa said you knew.
Mm-hmm.
The Rakshasa said I knew where the last piece was.
And like what it
That we
was.
had it. I guess no, yeah, that we knew. Not necessarily that we had it.
I just I've been wrong more times in the last few months than I've ever been in my life previously, so I may be wrong again.
The diamond loose seems like the least safe way to keep it right now. Putting it in the staff is not an argument. There's not a good enough argument that it fits in the staff to put it there. But I think that it is if this is not of Lord Franz, then what if this is, like Rowan said, and this is a tool, it makes it that fits a higher purpose. Can't live solely to mat vengeance out on the abyss. Could it be a path out of the abyss for my village? Without needing to cross paths with Lord Franz? Could it be used instead against Shar?
Could it?
I do not
So-
think this is something we can research.
This is not something. This is
It is
Rowan.
something we
You're
must
okay with
do.
this?
Putting it in the staff?
Yeah.
I don't think that I am. At least not yet.
Our enemies will not wait for us.
And we're gonna do more research.
There's no research that can be done for this.
Good.
In that moment, you all like, because it's dark, it's like 1 or 2 in the morning, like that there's a light that opens up behind you. And as you turn around and look, you see a familiar looking figure step out up here. That would be a Rakshasa.
Cat demon.
Oh boy.
And he steps out in full Rakshasa form, and his hands are up like this. And he says, "You do not have long. You will not survive unless you come with me now." And we'll find out what happens next
Yep.
time.
Yeah.
There it
Yep.
is.
Yep. I mean, rolling for
Oh,
initiative,
man.
obviously, is what's going to happen next time.
Yep.
Well, I'm fully prepared for that.
He didn't
Yeah.
look. He didn't say he had to be alive when we went with him.
Right.
I mean, we can't go with him if he's dead.
I mean,
Well, doesn't he just go back to his own plane if we manage to kill him? I mean, like,
yeah, I think
Yeah,
he has
that's
to go
fine.
like reform or whatever, right?
right. We'll find out.
But we'll find out in
Never.
2 weeks.
We'll find out when we kill him next time.
Yeah.
We'll never find
2
out, but
weeks.
still. Very
We
good.
gotta go with him.
Yeah, we do. Well, maybe. I don't know. He might be lying. Long for what? I don't know. We'll find out in 2 weeks.
We'll find out in 2 weeks.
We'll probably ask him at least one question before we go through whatever portal he's got.
Just come with me if you want to live.
It's-
Yeah. Classic line.
All right. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, everybody.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll see you next Thursday for Scion, and I don't know, we'll find out what the heck is up with everything there, and you know, see if we can figure out what the blood's all about, or the jar, actually, the jar that keeps the blood warm but doesn't keep the gravy warm.
Nope.
Or whatever we put in there. What do
It
we
was-
put in there?
Let's have a
Curry.
blood warmer,
Curry.
not a gravy warmer.
Yep.
Yeah,
a
blood warmer, not gravy warmer.
Yep. We don't
That is
have a.
highly true.
So,
Wigman
yeah.
needs to make a note of that for his book, by the way, for his cooking book about You know, there's some things that keep blood warm, but don't keep gravy warm.
Yep.
Like, that's just, you know.
So yeah, we'll find out about our mysterious jar maybe next week on Scion, and then we'll see you back in 2 weeks when we discover if we're suddenly pals with the Rakshasa or not.
What?
Oh, that feels so bad.
Ah, it does,
just
doesn't it?
when just the way you say it.
Yeah. But hey, we have a diamond. So
We've
there's
got
that.
1 down, 7 to go.
Something like that.
What? No.
All right. Well, see you next week for Scion. 2 weeks for Rakshasa time. And have a good night, everybody.
Title.
Yeah. Night.
Night.
Right?
That's what-